Welcome to the show. Yeah, you are in store for a wonderful treat. It is the return of the Lucha Bros with Glacier and KingStyle. Yeah, wrestling content for that ass. Yeah. Welcome. Please be seated. The show is about to begin. Down in front. Keep the conversation to a minimum. Please turn all electronics, including cell phone, off or on silent. Tonight's live stream is brought to you by V5 Boutique Marijuana Vapes with the live liquid rosin diamonds and the 3 lovely index strains tonight of Great Vape, Jelly Roll, and Rainbow Belts. Yeah! R.I.P. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah! Welcome back to the classic you all grew to love, Lucha Bros. L-I-V-E with Glacier and KingStyle. Yeah. Thank you. Also, I'd like to take this time to remind you that you can send all donations my way. Oh yeah, send them to paypal.me/glacier8888. Help fund the goals and aspirations of Glacier Mountain Comics as a company. Get us off the ground and running. Oh yeah. Hell, brother. Yeah. All right, let me load up the wrestling content. StreamYard link is in the chat. Let me just go ahead and pin that bad boy. Bang, bang, boogie. All right. Hopefully I don't get copyright struck. I believe Randy Orton's music, or why did I say Randy Orton? Randy Savage. I believe Macho Man's music is in the public domain, if I'm correct. So we should be A-okay. Podawful.pizza. Yeah. All right. A new Jey Uso video. Okay, so we can get we can get into some things. All right, let me cue this up. Where are we going first? Let's see. Oh yeah, let's head over here because I kind of want to talk about John Cena's last match, his retirement match, and all the speculation. And I guess there's a tournament. They're holding a tournament too to determine who will be John Cena's last opponent. Oh goddamn advertisements! You make me sick. Yeah. I don't even know how we're still getting advertisements. Isn't this like YouTuber Adpocalypse 2.0? Now the only YouTubers that will survive will be the ones that get a lot of super chats. Yeah. Super chats or bankruptcy. Yeah. All right. Now that I paused the video, let's go to this timestamp. Let's see. What the hell? Where is it? Oh, right there. AEW talent involved in the John Cena tournament? Why is this going all slow and crazy? I'm trying to run a show. It's not even loading now. My internet's just fine. So it's YouTube. What the fuck is this? YouTube, quit being fucking gay. I'm not fucking clicking that, you bitch. God. You fucking retards. Fucking hate your ass. Dog, everything is lagging like a bitch right now. Hold on, I heard the boop. Let me full screen this and hopefully it doesn't start playing. Okay, go like this.
John Cena tournament.
God damn it. Why the fuck is it playing? I didn't tell you to play, motherfucker. Fucking hate StreamYards on YouTube. It's the worst fucking combination ever. Fuck you, StreamYards, piece of shit. Alright, I got that. Okay, I heard the boop. Let me go over here. Wait, what the fuck? What just happened? Oh. Damn, dude, this whole thing is shit in the bed.
Hey, dude, can you hear me?
Welcome to the show, KingStyle. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, the cops came knocking on my door asking, or that's what the guy said. I don't even know if that's true or not. My dog was barking a fucking storm. So.
Oh, I didn't hear any of it. Wait,
yeah,
the cops are.
I gotta be careful because I don't want to end up like I don't want to be Chris Benoit. You catch my drift?
Oh shit! You think you're getting swatted?
No, I'm just saying, like, you know how Chris Benoit answered the door, and and then his life ended like immediately thereafter, supposedly. It is weird.
Crossface.
I still find it weird that like Chavo, like the way Chavo tells the story is very inconsistent. Like, you know what's weird about that though? They say like people online, right? People that are the deniers that Chris Benoit, like people who think he's guilty, right? They say that Chavo
Yeah.
wasn't the one that spilled the beans. He was. The anonymous source on the WWE magazine was Chavo. And the anonymous.
Yeah, but what did he say?
No, he said that like he heard a scuffle. He heard the anonymous person that WWE was talking about in the media and on WWE's magazine or in WWE.com, it was Chavo. They didn't say it till years later, and I think it wasn't until Chavo confirmed it on Talk Is Jericho. He said it was a scuffle. You can't find that now online.
Yeah,
That used to
scrubbed
be.
it.
Yeah, they scrubbed it. I swear. Like I
And you know
remember it.
they do be scrubbing because remember the WrestleMania match with Mickey James and Trish Stratus?
Yeah,
How
they
they
can.
scrub
They
that out of
yeah,
everything.
dude, and
Can't
dude, she
find that
was aw
anywhere
Mickey
now.
James was awesome, man. I don't care what anybody says. She
She
is
fucking did the whole vag lick thing, like
yeah,
you can't find that shit anywhere. I remember seeing that shit.
dude, and she got
Definitely not Mandela
reprimanded.
effect.
No, it wasn't a Mandela effect. You know, another one was the Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio ladder match. Remember when Vicky was late to the spot?
Mm,
She wasn't technically because she wasn't a wrestler, right? So
yeah,
the officials were like, "No, we don't want you to get hurt with the ladders," right? That's why it was a delayed cue because they didn't want Vicky to get hurt with the ladder falling on top of her or something, or like Ray or Eddie accidentally falling on top of her with the ladder. How bad that would have been, right?
she would. There's no way you can get uglier though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just playing. I'm playing, Vicky. Playing.
I'm just saying, Eddie. The only reason why Eddie was with Vicky was because that was his childhood sweetheart. Like if he didn't have if he wasn't shy or introverted, he probably could have had all the bitches if he wanted
Yeah,
to,
and
bro.
that's how you know my ninja Eddie Guerrero, Viva La Raza. That's how you know Eddie was a real nuka. You know, because most real N words
Yeah.
when you're coming up, time and time again, it is proven that 9 out of 10 times a real nigga's first baby mama is a monstrosity.
Dude, I'm
How
not
does
gonna
that look
lie.
awful before the money comes in?
Dude, she
Like, uh,
awful, dude. Like I'm not trying to be mean, but like like Vicky gave Eddie hell. Like
oh hell yeah!
you
I mean,
know that.
I could
Like
literally hear the crack smoking fights in my head.
I'm telling you,
We all should be able to with Vicky's voice.
imagine with a female coworker, right? AKA like it doesn't even have to be a valet. It could just be a female wrestler, right? And she's
Okay.
like, Eddie, who the fuck is that in the background? Like, that's my coworker, babe. Really? No, she's a fucking whore. Like, babe, don't talk like that to her. She's a nice lady. Nice lady? I'm your lady. That's a bitch.
Mm. Guerrero's kid just joined the Booker T wrestling school.
Oh, you talk about the youngest one, right? You're not talking about Sherry Guerrero.
I don't know. The thing I saw said one of his daughters, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. The one that's married to Aiden English. I don't think she's in that school.
And then who else? Oh, John Cena showed up to the Hart Foundation dungeon to help, with the training. And I've seen pictures of him with Luke Harper's son, Brody Lee's kid.
Yeah, he's like he's like 14 years old or 13 or something
Yeah,
like that.
he's scrawny as hell, but if he turns out to be as big as his dad, he'll
Dude,
be.
yeah, give him a couple years, give him like 5 or 6 more years, and let him like actually go to the gym. He probably is gonna look really jacked when
Yeah.
by the time he's like in his 20s, he will be fucking jacked.
So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll get into the Rich Holland thing.
Yeah, because
being my
Rich
own-
Holland.
The first thing I want to cover is
Mhm.
I want to cover this John Cena tournament. I didn't even know this was going on. There's a tournament being held, and they're teasing it like people outside of WWE can be in the tournament.
Bullshit. We know
Kayfabe
that's
as a
not
motherfucker just because they want the attention and the
what
draw.
TNA,
that Jericho and
TNA,
Edge bring.
TNA, right? TNA. Like, come on, you have a working relationship with them, or AAA. That's how they're gonna say it. Anybody AAA. Come on, you have a working relationship with one, and the other one you own.
But this WrestleMania video that we're about to watch, they're saying that it's because WWE wants to capture in on the draw that Jericho and Edge have, so they're teasing it like that. And I don't know. It would be cool for Jericho. I'm not gonna lie, Jericho to be seen as last match, but it doesn't look like it's possible. But
Wouldn't it be funny if it's Mr. Iguana enters the tournament and he fucking wins? How crazy that would be.
who the fuck is Mr. Iguana?
The guy that the guy with the iguana puppet that has green.
Oh yeah.
How crazy that would be! Like he's already over with the WWE fans. You
No, they're not
imagine
gonna
he
do that to
beats
Cena.
John Cena. No, I'm serious. John would be like, "Wait a minute, this guy could be a future money draw. I'll do the honors for him."
But also, the conspiracy theorist part of my brain is also saying that we've got to watch this person closely. That is to be John Cena's last opponent. You got to keep track of their career. Could be like like a curse, some kind of ritual. The last match is definitely holds a lot of importance. A lot
Yeah,
of symbolism and ceremonial things.
yeah, you're right. I mean, here's the thing: how crazy! Like, there was other people are saying Dominic should be his final opponent.
Oh my god, get fucked. What are you?
The only way, look, the only way you could even make that happen, he has to put the IC title and the AAA World title on the line. That's the only way that I'd be like, okay, fine. That's
No,
the trade-off.
I'd
You
still
put
be
both.
fucking pissed. I think the world would still be pissed.
Okay. Here's what I would do. I would have John beat him initially, and then Dominic's like, no, fuck that. I'll put my career on the line if I can't beat you for those belts. And that's how John retired. You do it at WrestleMania, though, because, like, come on, John needs to retire at WrestleMania, not at a fucking Saturday night's main event.
I know I know he's for the people, and unfortunately, it is going to be a Saturday main event because everybody's complaining about WWE ticket prices with the new TKO deal. So yeah, John Cena's got to be for they call me the working man, but fuck, he should definitely monetize his last fucking match.
Because I just think it should be at not the Royal Rumble, like if not WrestleMania, SummerSlam, or like maybe King of the Ring. If you're gonna like, dude, how crazy it'd be! Imagine this:
Oh,
the person
Survivor
who
Series is coming up too.
well,
They could
that
do it.
too, but like imagine somebody wins King of the Ring, right? The winner of the men's King of the Ring gets to face John Cena that night. It
Oh my
has to be
god.
but John has to have a practice match beforehand. So both opponents have like multiple matches, right? That way John can't say, "Oh, he won by default," right? So John is the opening match and he's the final match of the night. How crazy that would be, right? It's all about John Cena's last match, right? So his
Yeah.
second last match is the first match, and his final match is the last match of the pay-per-view.
Yeah,
That's
that'd be
how I would book
crazy. Like John Cena comes out during the fucking, when the person wins King of the Ring instead of going over to Michael Hayes.
Yeah.
Fucking John Cena comes out
Yeah,
and
John
he's like,
Cena's like, "Ladies
you know
and
what?
gentlemen, we got
I'm
our new
fucking
King of the
impressed.
Ring." Yeah, go ahead.
You're gonna be my last match. Fuck. Rest in peace, Michael Hayes. Is he still alive?
No, he's alive. Holy shit. How eerie that is.
Live
We
at-
find out he dies like a fucking week or two later.
No, fuck.
No,
I take
dude, that
that
happened
back.
to me. I was talking about like fucking Animal from the Road Warriors, and then he died like 2 weeks later. I swear, this is the crazy part. And I
And
was
there was some weird animal video that came up on my YouTube algorithm a few days ago. I wonder if you've been watching it, and then my algorithm caught it like herpes. It was like something super controversial, and I wanted to click it, and now I can't find it. It's never come up again. I should have just clicked it for a second, and it would have been in my history.
it probably got banned.
It was
That's
like
how
it was a conspiracy, something like fucking. It was a bombshell, and I was like, "What?" I should have fucking clicked it, but I was at work. I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, you don't want to get
Gotta
in
hide my
trouble.
cell phone footage.
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble with that shit. But like, dude, imagine if they did that King of the Ring. It doesn't even have to be WrestleMania, but some big pay-per-view, like maybe King of the Ring, if you make it special. They get their future world title opportunity still, but they have to face John Cena.
Yeah.
and John Cena and they can't rest. They can't go and like no, they're having that match after the fucking the coronation ceremony, right? They barely get any time. John's like, I'm waiting. Come on, let's go. Let's have this match. This is my final match. Let's do
Yeah,
this right
I
now.
honestly believe like as long as it's anybody who's you know not just somebody that's like over, but somebody that's like if they weren't facing John Cena, they'd be the ring general.
Yeah.
Uh Anybody like that, John Cena could have a good match with almost anybody.
Everybody was saying like here's the thing. I agree with you that Dominic Mysterio is shouldn't be John's final opponent unless he puts those belts on the line. That's my only exception. I'd be like, okay, if he puts the belts on the line, maybe we're working with something. If not, absolutely not. We're not gonna.
I just Dominic hasn't grown on me yet. I know there's that little bit of like well, he's Spanish and he's Rey Mysterio's son, but yeah, he's still kind of awful to me. I
He
just can't
is. It's
see him
like he's
getting
not.
that
Look,
right away.
he got a little better, but he's like he can barely cut a promo other than notice this, right? You know you're bad as a heel, right? When you have to curse, right, to get your point across.
Yeah.
When you have to curse, look, I get it. Stone Cold did it, but at least he insulted you sometimes without saying ass, or he called you he called you like jackass, but that's a donkey, right? So
Yeah.
technically, he's calling you a donkey in that regard. At least Steve Austin can insult you sometimes without swearing. Dominic can't do that. He has to swear. And it's not just him. Seth Rollins have to swear. Roman Reigns have to swear. Even Cody Rhodes has to swear sometimes because he comes off as a fucking bitch or a
Yeah,
pussy.
I'm gonna shoot all those guys a little bit of devil's advocate bail though. And I'm gonna say that like pretty much it's all been done before, you know what I'm saying? Like shock value and the attitude era was just a different time in society. Like somebody would flip the bird, the middle fingers, and you're like, holy fuck, what a badass. Like the Kid Rock CD was just his middle finger, and Eminem CD was a middle finger. And now it's just like 2025, bro. We are so desensitized to like the most horrific shit. Now it's like, what can these guys do besides like drop the hard R or fucking like, there's not very much left. But then again, it is a product right now that is fucking marketed to children. It's PG under
Well,
TKO.
the
So it's
problem
like,
is the
I don't know.
PG thing. This is my issue that I have with it, right? How is it PG when you're fucking, talking about DraftKings and fucking beer sometimes? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's my problem with wrestling. It's like they make excuses. Well, we do it for the kids and the families. Like then why are you advertising beer and gambling and fucking casinos? And if they would legally do it, they would do cigarettes, but they legally can't talk about cigarettes on TV anymore.
And
So
then right now, if I'm Vince, The Rock, or Triple H, and I'm seeing the fucking president of TKO, I'm fucking yoking him up. I'm checking that there's no cameras around, and I'm fucking yoking him up. Like, are you a fucking idiot? Like, people are complaining about the ticket prices
yeah, and they're
and
fucking
how
retards.
Vince used to do it for the family. He knew that in order for WWE to become a household brand, it had to be accessible to the working class. And the
Yep.
TKO president is like, I swear, he just did some fucking statement. It's like recent, like a day or two ago. I saw it. He was like, "Well, fucking Vince admits that he was wrong to marketing it to a family." It's like, but bro, it's like
That's a lie. That's a
it's
fucking
PG,
lie.
it's PG rated PG. So if it's not for families, then who are you marketing it to as PG? And he's like ticket prices are I forgot how he put it. He's like they're justified in being that high now. It's like what
And
the
notice
fuck?
that SmackDown
He's gonna
recently,
turn
right?
so many. You know how many fucking like regular blue collar redneck just fucking fans wrestling has?
a lot.
Like,
Like
and you're gonna
a
tell
lot.
them that who cares
Yeah,
if
the
families can't
wrestling
afford it, then don't buy it. Like, what the
pro
fuck?
wrestling is for the blue collar people, not for white collar people. White collar is boxing slash MMA slash kickboxing
And see,
because
Vince knew that back in the day, and that's why it was accessible to the working class. And now it's like they forgot where they came from, and now they're just chasing that Saudi fucking money, that fucking dopamine that they get
yeah,
from
that
the high
Arab money,
Saudi
right?
money.
You get the
Now
Arab
they're gonna
money.
fuck themselves. No, like it's gonna. You got to keep that shit as part of Americana, as part of the American family. And
Yeah.
if you can't, then you're fucking yourself.
Everybody's like, I heard people were like, it'd be cool if the Saudis bought WWE so Vince can come back. Like, no, that would be the worst thing ever because you know what's going to happen? The women's division would be dead. You would literally, they would be gone unless one of the Saudi members is female that wants to be a female wrestler, and the Saudi king or princes are like, no, I want my daughter to be a pro wrestler because she wants that. That's the only way they'll keep it around. If not, bye bye women's division, or they want to fuck female wrestlers, right? Then they'll keep it around. If not, no, that women's division, the moment they buy it, a week or two later, it's gone. They're gonna have to call it WWEW, World Wrestling Entertainment Women. They're gonna call it its own. They're gonna say, "Oh no, we're splitting the company. We're not really killing it." Yeah, no, you killed it. You literally killed the brand. It's now its own entity, or it's not gonna exist. Period.
Yeah, they need like like China has Hong Kong.
Yeah.
It's Saudi Arabia needs a Hong Kong for America.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do, man. Like if the Saudis buy WWE, there will be, unless there's an exception, like I said, it will die. The women's division will die. So there will be no women's wrestling in the company anymore. And basically, you're gonna alienate your female watchers because there's not as much as male fans, but there are female fans that watch wrestling too.
Yeah,
They watched it with their dad or their grandpa or their boyfriend or whatever, and they got hooked
mostly the
through that.
girls that like their older brothers dropped them on their head
Yeah,
trying to practice a pile driver
yeah,
back
their
in the day.
older brother or cousin or whatever, they got into wrestling. You don't hear much about that, but I know that they do. I had cousins that loved pro wrestling. They loved it. Sure, did they like the male wrestlers? Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't like dudes that were jacked that had baby oil on them, right?
Mm.
Wouldn't be surprised, but they liked it. They watched it.
Bro, what's Edge up to right now? Because he's on a break from AEW. So but he says it's for filming. But what's he filming?
I think that's just his way of saying, without saying it, that it's a contract negotiation that's in progress.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he can't legally say it because I
Because
think
he's still under contract, but he's
yeah.
off television, and it's been 2
Yeah, I
weeks.
think he's extending his contract or negotiating to extend it.
Oh, I
And
thought it
he's
would be a
like,
movie. So I was trying to figure out what he's filming.
he
I haven't heard
probably is
nothing about
filming
it.
something. Maybe there's a partial truth to that, so that way he doesn't get legally trouble. But he can say it's movies.
Because I'm trying to think of all the upcoming Marvel and DC movies that they got planned. I'm like, which one did he sneak in? Because he's not in Street Fighter because they showed all the cast.
Who would he be in Street Fighter though? Like, come on, like who is he gonna be? Fucking Ken? He's too old to play Ken.
I don't know, bro. They got fucking what's that guy's name that used to have a podcast with Charlemagne and now he's Joe Rogan's boy, Andrew.
Andrew, that was a terrible casting. Why
They
the
got him
fuck?
as Vega, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Seriously, come on,
Yeah,
man.
he's gonna be Vega. Oh no, my bad. He's not Vega. He's DJ. That like more modern day Ken ripoff.
Yeah, I was gonna say Vega. I'm like, dude, that guy, you couldn't get the dude. I could understand if they got some dude from one of those telenovelas.
Yeah, they need a
You
pretty
know
boy.
the Diablo novella. You know
Yeah,
the dude
yeah.
that was the main guy, the male dude, the younger guy, not the older dude. Him, I could see him as Vega, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the actor's name. He's a good actor. He speaks English and Spanish. He could do both.
And they got
Imagine
50
him as
Cent.
Vega.
They got 50 Cent as Balrog and the fucking like seeing that hairline that he's got is hilarious.
Yeah, because he's 50 years old, dude. Are you dude? He's the same age as my dad.
I just hope it's not a fucking bust, bro, because it looks like they spent a fucking pretty penny on the casting. They got like all like pop culture big names, current superstars. Oh, isn't Roman Reigns like Akira or something?
No, he's a Kuma. I'm like, dude,
Oh
why
yeah,
didn't
Akuma, my bad.
why would you not get a Japanese dude?
Oh no, what the fuck?
Or dude, get a Tongan. You don't have to get a Japanese guy. You
But
can get a Tongan.
they probably saw him wearing like the Hawaiian luau's, and they're like, "Hey, those look like those big circle beads that Akuma wears."
Yeah, probably because dude, you know, like Haku's sons, right? One of them could have played fucking Akuma. Just paint
Yeah,
his skin
it's true.
more, because they don't have to be full Japanese, but they have the skin tone and they speak a little bit of Japanese. That's all you need. They don't have to be fluent, or they could just dub his voice over with a Japanese voice actor.
I gotta find that picture. They got the picture with all the cast members next to their video game character. I forgot who was Blanca, but I think they're playing it off as Charlie. I don't even think it's gonna be Blanca.
Dude, wouldn't it be funny if they brought back Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile as an Easter egg? He's
That
the
would be fun.
TV or movie version of Guile, and like Cody Rhodes, like, really? They picked Jean-Claude Van Damme to play me in a movie?
Yeah, dude, I'm curious about that. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do? And it's a Cody Road like monologue where he's like trying to motivate the team to go after Bison, and he's talking with a lisp.
You want to you
Let's
bet
go,
you want
guys. Like,
to
what the fuck?
you
I'm
want to
gonna
bet
walk
Cody
out of the
Rhodes is
seat.
happy that he could say, "Oh, me and Jean-Claude Van Damme played the same character." That's
Like, bro,
fucking awesome.
he can't even say Sonic Boom without lisping, right? Because the S.
Maybe
Sonic Boom.
they'll probably dub it in post. They'll have him re-record his lines in post.
Oh my god.
They
Poor
have
guy.
they have ADR for that reason now, so they could just have him do as much takes as they can.
Yeah. Fuck, I forgot who was Chun-Li. That's what I want to. I'm trying
Dude,
to
the woman
remember.
who played Chung-Li in the 90s was hot, man.
Yeah. And
I think she
Cammy.
played
Cammy was hot too,
I
dude.
think she played Mulan too. Not Mulan, I'm sorry. She didn't play Mulan. She played what was the chick in the oh my god. No, she voiced Mulan. Sorry, she did play Mulan, just not physically. She played her in the voice.
Bro, it is almost over for fucking Hollywood, comic books,
Yeah.
voice acting is already gone, bro. Like
Dude, I want to do. I still want
AI
to do voice
voices.
act. I still want to do voice acting. I don't know how to get into it. I gotta figure that out before it's too
Like
late.
all the voice actors have got to be fucking nervous right now. Like they're literally taking people's voices, making music, making fucking like cameo type of shout outs.
Yeah,
Like AI is insane,
dude,
man.
Aaron Paul, you know the guy from Jesse from Breaking Bad. He did a video game recently. Did you know
What?
that?
What do you mean?
He did a game called Dispatch. It's like a superhero telltale game. One of those like
Oh, okay, yeah.
it's
Artwork
not
when you read
it's
it.
more like a novel game more
Yeah.
than an actual physical action game. It has a little action scenes in there because it's a superhero thing. They have to add those scenes in or else it'd be fucking boring. But
Yeah.
his voice acting isn't that bad.
Mhm.
Not bad. And you got Laura Bailey, who I thought was hot back in the day. She played Trunks in Dragon Ball Z, and I believe Keiko in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, you know Eric July, you know who that is, right?
Yeah. What about him?
And his oh god.
You okay,
I
dude? Get
forget
some
which
water,
one,
man.
but in one of his, I can't even feel my lips right now. I'm still trying to talk.
That's not good.
Whoa, I might pass out. Eric July, his most recent, one of his most recent trailers for his new book releases, they got the voice actor from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Which one? Because unfortunately, there are so many, including Jaleel White. Did I do that? You know,
I
there's
don't
so
know
many.
the one that did Sonic from like the 90s, I think, or maybe it was Sonic Prime. I don't know, but a
Yeah.
real childlike voice actor. They got him do one of his like new teenage superheroes. I was like, oh,
So
I know that
I
voice.
guess it's Jaleel White because like Jaleel was actually in his teens when he played Sonic, and technically Jaleel is the first Sonic voice, not in a video game, but like in general.
Mm.
Unless you count Sonic CD when he says, "I'm out of here, game over, I'm out of here."
It's one of the toys I just got my kid too for Christmas upcoming. Fucking Sonic the movie, yeah, Sonic 3 the movie.
Dude, those
Got him
toys look good.
Knuckles.
The Jack Pacific toys, they look fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? They just made these toys for Sonic 3, and I haven't seen Jack's Pacific since I was a kid when they used to make WWE toys. I thought they went out of business.
No, they did the UFC toys. That's why they were able to stay around for and the TNA toys.
Oh shit, I didn't know. I
No,
thought they
but
just
Jax is
disappeared.
Jax has
They made
always
my
been
Ahmed
good.
the Johnson wrestler action figure, Ultimate Warrior. They were the shit.
Dude,
I
Jax
used
were
to be
the
able to paint
kings.
them.
Jax were the kings at making wrestling toys, like the bendable ones, not the weird clay things that you could barely move. You could only move their
bendable ones.
arms. Yeah, the ones the JMR ones, the ones where you could move their fucking arms only. Like
Yeah.
no, that wasn't action figures. Those were like little statues. They weren't really fucking.
Yeah, I like the ones that were able to move, man.
Yeah, you could move their arms, their knees, their
legs.
legs, their torso a little bit, their head. You could twist their head a little bit. Those were cool.
I had like an Ahmed the Johnson and like Gold Dust 2-pack that I remember getting. It was fucking badass. And all my Jack's Pacifics, man, for some reason they held acrylic paint, whatever material they were. They held acrylic paint like no other. So and I could that's what my kid's trying to get into now. It drives me crazy now that I'm the parent. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
because my toys, you know, like toys back in the day, they were like $5 a pop.
Dude, or 10,
Yeah,
15,
10
20.
bucks for the wrestlers.
Oh,
But like all my Toy Biz, like X-Men and Spider-Man toys and like Marvel toys were like $5. For 20 bucks, I could get 4 toys. You can't even get one toy today for 20 bucks. Not
no,
even one.
the only time
And
the toys
he'd
were
be getting Marvel Legends, so he's spoiled, and then SH Figure Arts. I don't know if you know what those are, all the Dragon Ball Z and anime toys. SH Figure
Wow.
Arts is the company right now, and holy fuck, man, I just paid like $140 for Orange Piccolo.
Dude,
I got
Jax
full form
Pacific
Frieza coming, but then
Jax used to have the toy rights to Dragon Ball too. They used to have the Dragon Ball Z toy line.
yeah, they do
rights.
have some but their Dragon Ball Z toys sucked. But
Do you
they
think
got
that was
better ones
deliberate?
now.
Do
Like
you think?
instead of SH Figure Arts, you can get Dragon Stars, which is more like Namco Bandai.
Yeah, Namco were the best ones. I will say that Jack is number 2/3, and Namco is number 1 by default. Namco Bandai.
Yeah,
The
I
you know
I
why?
got
Because
him.
they
I
made the
got him a
Gundam
Jack
toys.
Pacific.
They
I
made the
got him a
Gundam
Jack
toys.
Pacific toy from off eBay, like you know, like a pre-owned one, a loose one, as like here's a early Christmas present, so you're not wanting to get all the brand new ones. They can stay in their packages till Christmas Day, and like it was cool, but like the legs, they don't bend, they just move. So I was like, oh, so you could tell the development of toys, how far they have come. But
Yeah,
oh
dude.
man,
And I missed the Jax. I don't know why WWE's like, let's go to fucking Mattel. Mattel sucked. Their
you know,
toys
actually,
were shit.
my favorite ones though, but like you said, but like I was young, so I didn't care back then. It was just like, oh, I got the guys that I see on TV. But my favorite wrestling toys of all time were Hasbro, but they didn't move, but they were little, and they had all the classic WWE toys, and I think those are the ones that are worth the most today. But I
Probably.
mean, you can't really play with them. Their legs didn't move; you just move their arms.
What
But
was the
I had like the rockers, like
Mhm.
all the crazy ones: Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Jake the Snake.
what was the name of the toy brand that Marvel was owned by? You know what I'm talking about? That toy brand company that
Oh
Marvel
yeah,
was owned
before they were Marvel
before
Comics.
Before Disney bought them, right? They were owned by
Yeah.
a toy company, and they were the ones that funded Spider-Man the animated series. I forgot the name of the company,
Was
but
it Hasbro or
no,
was
it
it
wasn't Hasbro. It was J Toys or some weird name like that. I don't fucking know. It was a good toy brand actually. Uh, Supposedly, I think TNA did their toys with them before Jax. They were
Yeah.
decent, but like their body was kind of weird. Certain toy figures were weird, like you couldn't move them a certain way.
Yeah, like these are how the SH figure arts now that all the kids like. Look, let me see if it'll even show up.
Oh, Super Saiyan 4 Goku! Look at that! Wow.
Yeah, Son Goku, and this thing was a fucking pretty penny. Let me tell you, man. But this is all the rage, man.
No, that's
Whatever
a
this
good
company is,
toy.
but
That's a
it
good
kind of
toy.
sucks because depending on how rough your kids are with how they bag their action figures together, SH figure arts are the most detailed ones. Fucking amazing fucking toy technology, but that being said, they kind of break because they got replaceable face plates like Terminator style, like the front of the face pops off and shit like that. But
Yeah, Super Saiyan 4, man. That's to me is still one of the best forms in Dragon Ball.
yeah, we were
Period.
watching that together the other day on the Tubes of You. Was what is it? It's not Dragon Ball Super, but I think it's GT.
GT.
Yeah, they have Super Baby 2 where he like takes over people's bodies and stuff, and the doctor, what's his name? Dr. Jiro, I think. No,
Yeah,
not-
no, Doctor. I think it was Doctor Mace or Doctor Manasso or some weird shit like that. It was he
yeah,
worked with Doctor Giro to create Super 17, but here's the thing: GT wasn't that bad. It wasn't the greatest
GT
Dragon
was
Ball
yeah,
content.
GT had some of the best looking characters though. That's why I
The
like the
character. That's why I
character
like GT. The
designs.
character designs were great.
Yeah.
I will never insult GT for the character
Like what is
designs.
that one where it's like Goku and Vegeta put together and it's like he has his fucking tail, yeah,
Gogeta,
Gogeta.
Super Saiyan 4
Yeah.
Gogeta.
Yeah.
And here's the thing that people don't know about GT. GT is canon to the Dragon Ball movies. It is the
Yep.
only anime because Cooler's in it, but he's also in Fusion Reborn as well in the cameo appearance.
Yeah.
So Cooler appears in 3 movies, just like Brawly.
Mm-hmm.
And then GT, they both appeared the 4th time around. So canonically, if you count the anime as canon, that's I consider it canon.
Yeah. And speaking of Cooler, I got his brother. That's the other
Yeah,
toy I just ordered.
Frieza.
Yeah, I got man, you gotta see this toy. It's called Full Form Frieza. It's fucking Frieza on steroids, bro. So,
They used to call him 100% full power or full form Frieza when he
yeah.
was like fucking super jacked to the gills.
Yeah, he looks like he's on steroids, so my kid definitely wants it. It's like gonna make him fight Incredible Hulk or something.
Well, he does. He does look like a pro wrestler, though. To be fair, even Goku looked like he was on fucking steroids. Remember when he was on when he
Cause
was
like
Super Saiyan?
final form Frieza is just regular Frieza, but like it's his final form. Metal Frieza is just regular Frieza, or what is it, Cyber Frieza, or I don't know, one half
Mecha
of it's
Frieza is
yeah, Mecha
the robot
Frieza.
one, but
Yeah,
I like the
the
cooler version
final
better.
form is like, bro, you gotta see this toy. It's like fucking Hulk Hogan as Frieza. It's crazy.
Remember Cell was like that too? Remember when he was facing
Oh yeah,
Gohan? He got like a weird jacked form before
yeah,
he became Super Perfect Cell, aka Super Saiyan 2 Cell. He had this
yeah.
weird buff form that he had briefly.
Was it so the movie Dragon Ball Evolution was so bad that it brought Akira Toriyama back out of retirement. And was it
Yes.
GT or was it Super that he made
It was
after
Super.
Evolution?
He he
Oh,
did the
okay.
Battle of Gods. He did Z Battle of Gods first, then Z Resurrection F. And then from those 2 movies they created Super.
Bro, I don't know where else he can keep going. Like what's the one that my kid has like wait, what is it? Something Instinct?
Ultra Instinct?
Yeah, Ultra Instinct is like that's like the highest one that they've got so far. It's like, bro, where are you gonna go after Ultra Instinct? You've used all the hair colors, like
You're gonna do Super Saiyan 4 or Ultra Instinct or Super Saiyan 3. They're gonna come up with ideas.
yeah, they fuse everything. It's like
They're gonna have to.
R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. I think he wanted to restart everything with Daima, but I guess we'll see where
I don't
Daima
I
goes.
don't like Daima, dude, because to me Daima contradicts a lot of things in Super. Like for example, like Kibito Kai should be fused together, not Supreme Kai and Kibito.
Bro, you know what the other funny thing is about GT? Like, not only that Goku like has to be a kid, 'cause of episode 1. Fucking, so we got Kid Goku and all of GT, but
And get
fucking
Kid Goku and Daima, which is funny. Remember when people were shitting on GT because of Kid Goku? Now it's
yeah,
in Daima, and everybody's, oh my god, this is great. Are you just
yeah,
saying that
no,
because Akira Toriyama passed away and you don't want to be a
yeah.
dickhead? Fuck
But
you.
fucking bro, in GT they make fucking Gohan has a weird little fetish for only wanting girls that have boyfriends. Like, what the fuck is this weird little Japanese degeneracy that they
Gohan
sneak
or
in?
Goten?
No, Gohan.
But isn't he with Videl though already?
Where in GT? No, in the
Yeah.
beginning. In the beginning, he's literally talking to a girl on the phone, and Goku's already been turned into a kid, and Chi
Oh
Chi's
no,
like,
no, you confused it with Goten. It's Goten, dude.
"Oh, that's
Goten
Goten."
Goten was the one with the phone.
Oh,
Gohan had
okay.
the glasses, remember? Like, which by the way, why does Gohan need to wear glasses? He doesn't need it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
Maybe
not
it's
only
just
that, but they retcon Gohan. They said he always wanted to be a scholar. I'm like, what kid says to their parents, "Hey, Dad, Mom, I want to be a scholar when I grow up"? Get the fuck out of here with that.
yeah. Are you sure it
Yeah.
wasn't Gohan? Because
No,
why?
it was Goten. He
Wait,
looked
so is
similar to
Goten
Gohan.
older than Gohan?
Yes,
Or
Goten became an adult or a teenager. Remember, he
oh,
didn't
okay,
look like
yeah.
Goku. He had Gohan's hair. That's why.
Yeah, that's it. Because he was on the phone, and Chi Chi was like, "Bro, why do you only want her if she has a boyfriend?" And he's like, "Ma, leave me alone." It's like, what? No, what are you doing, you fucking weirdo?
Yeah, he was
But,
weird. And then Pan was weird too because she like I don't know. They made her not likable in GT kind of like she always seemed so naggy. Like she was basically like Bulma and Chi-Chi mixed together.
it just seems like GT, like he peaked with his characters, man. Well, you
And
had Super Baby, you
yeah.
had Super Saiyan
Mhm.
4, Gogeta, uh, fuck, who?
You had Super 17, you had the Shadow Dragons, which were pretty cool idea. I
Yeah.
didn't like
Oh, and
I didn't
what about Gotenks? Like the ones that's like is it Trunks' little brother or no, is it Gohan's little brother? I don't know.
no. Gotenks is
There's
a
somebody
fusion of
called
them. Gotenks
yeah,
is a fusion of them.
wait, a fusion of who?
Of Goten and Trunks together. That's
Okay, yeah,
Goten.
that's what I was gonna say. Cause yeah, that guy is cool. He's like little, but his like hair is like all the way down to his fucking ankles, and Super Saiyan blonde, long hair. That's what I'm saying. His character designs were badass in GT.
Yeah, look, people mock the Buu saga for being terrible, but it came up with good
What?
ideas.
The Buu Saga was amazing. The one with
Dude,
Babidi and Deborah.
you ask certain Dragon Ball fans in certain circles, they're like the Buu saga is the worst saga in the series. I'm like, I disagree with that. I don't think it was. I think one of the worst sagas in the series is either the Garlic Jr. saga, which is a filler arc, or
Yeah.
it's probably the Sand Saga. Not because it's terrible, but because it's the beginning of the Dragon Ball Z saga. Not
You
because it's
see,
bad.
after the Buu Saga, like that was the last time as like a kid that I kept up with Dragon Ball Z. After that, just like I kind of outgrew it. It's just like such a slap in the face, like something that I loved so much. Like now my kid like is like all updated on it and loves it more, like and knows more about it. I'm just like, wait, what? What are you talking about? Fuck, I
Yeah,
should have kept up with it.
GT was good. I know people shitted on it, and they try to say Akira Toriyama never worked on it. That's a fucking lie that certain fans in the community
What? They
said.
really said that?
Yeah, because they said, well, he was never involved. He sold the rights. That's not true. For the first couple of episodes, like probably the first 10 episodes, he was a character designer for backgrounds for like the ship. He designed Goku's outfit. He designed Pan's outfit. He designed Goten's outfit and Trunks' outfit. He designed Giru the robot, the mini robot.
Yeah.
He designed, I believe, the Black Star Dragon Balls even.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was just about to say that. It was cool
So
that basically GT introduced like a new set of Dragon Balls too, like White Star and Black Star.
yeah, which to me, I'm like, dude, no, like you can't say Akira Toriyama never worked. He's credited, at least in the English dub, as an executive producer as well. So he was involved in the series. He just wasn't. It was in a limited capacity.
Yeah.
But he did things. I don't care what anybody says. It's just fans are like, oh, I don't like GT because it's stupid. It's like, guess what? You can't complain that GT is stupid now when Daima is a thing. I'm sorry. That's why I don't like Daima.
I
Is
mean, yeah,
because
GT is
Daima.
stupid, but for some reason, my retarded ass is all about GT at this moment. I'm like,
No, no,
yeah,
no. I
they're
don't hate
literally the
G.
best.
Look. I don't hate GT. I call it stupid in the sense of like, okay, you want to call it dumb, that's fine, but you can't call Daima a masterpiece when literally it's a retread of GT. The only difference is they're in the demon realm, but it's literally the same storyline as GT in the beginning. They have to find a way to get Goku to become an adult again, except for now everybody in the cast is a child, and they have to wish everybody back to being an adult again.
Wait, was Deborah in GT or was Deborah only in the Boo saga?
He was only in the Boo saga. I don't think he was ever.
Okay, yeah, it must have been during the Boo saga then. It all gets mixed and mashed together for me now as an adult, because like I'm playing catch up. I didn't see it
Dude,
all in
they
chronological
had
order.
they
But
in the video games, they had Deborah have a hot sister. They gave her like a fucking
what?
busty titties and ass. I'm not even
Really?
joking.
Oh fuck,
Yes.
we gotta look her up.
They call her Toa.
Yes.
Her name is Toa. She's the time traveling demon witch girl. That's
Oh fuck.
essentially she's basically copying Cooler, like she's getting revenge on her brother, not because she cares about her brother, but because it shamed her family.
Wait,
She
she's
doesn't
getting
give a shit.
revenge on Deborah during what saga?
In the video games, in Dragon Ball
Oh, the
Heroes,
video.
Xenoverse, and Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2.
Oh yeah, I
She
had those for
yeah,
PS2, I
it
think.
yeah, basically
Or no,
the
PS3.
Xenoverse games are a remake of Dragon Ball Heroes, and she does the same thing in Heroes as in Xenoverse. She
'Cause,
wants
yeah,
revenge, not because she cared about Deborah, but because it shamed her family, and she doesn't like that.
ooh, that's good revenge. But I remember the thing I think I remember liking about Deborah. So yeah, it had to be during the Boo saga. Remember they're working their way through like Bobbity's spaceship or something, right?
Dude,
They're going from
Bobbity was
floor to
funny.
floor.
He had that "Hi everybody, it's me, Bobbity" voice.
Yeah, that's a great voice. It's like fuck he looked like fucking Yoda had finally aged, you know what I'm saying? Fucking yeah, evil.
If
Uh
Yoda was evil and he had no hair. Yeah.
Bro, the crazy conspiracy theories, they've been debunked now as like over exaggeration, but like where George Lucas got Yoda, like there's this whole thing, where like Masons, whatever they do in life,
Mm.
they put the hidden messages and the hidden knowledge that they get into whatever their craft is. Like that's how elite of a mason you are, as if you can hide your craft, whatever it is, if you can hide the messages that you learn from masonry into your craft. So like if you build ships, you build your ship according to uh you know revealing hidden messages in a way of building ships. And so they're saying George Lucas fucking Yoda was his way of putting in, from one of the Mason books, a guy was like summoning demons, and the very first demon that they all uh recall summoning was literally Yota, but it was Yota, and they illustrated the picture of the demon they summoned, and it's fucking Yoda from Star Wars. It's insane.
Dude, there's some images because this is the thing. There are even some people say like the gray alien from ET. They say that's a demon too. Like that's
Yeah.
why. Because think
They
about
even
it.
say that
Why?
with like the toys today, like these new Labubu toys. Apparently, that's a demon.
Yeah, it's based off of an actual demon. It's said slightly different, but it's a demon, dude. Dude, there's video of like cars being damaged and there's nobody inside.
Mm,
Right? No, like apartments and stuff being damaged, yet the only thing that's there was the Labubu.
that's crazy.
And it's based off the Cthulhu or
Oh
Cthulhu.
fuck! Why'd you say that?
No,
No.
no, because Cthulhu, right?
I'm the Lord of
That's Lovecraft, right? Is
Yeah,
Cthulhu
Chulu,
is Cthulhu the actual demon
Cthulhu. Yeah,
that Cthulhu's based off of is Cthulhu or Cthulhu, and Labubu is a derivative of those things too. So how crazy is that, right? It's based off of
yeah, and
that
I
demon.
forget the crocodile one. There's a
And
crocodile one
The
too.
Simpsons did that. You know that there was an episode, I think it was the Treehouse of Horrors, where
Mm.
Homer Simpson got possessed by one of those Lathulus or Labubus.
Oh, really? They already
Yeah,
did the Labubu
yeah.
episode?
Look it up. Look it up. But this, I think, there was like a couple of years before that, and it's like
Yeah.
Maggie, you need to spend time with Lathuthu.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, Maggie, and it has red eyes, like it's possessed by a demon.
Oh,
Homer has like
she.
red, bloodshot red demon eyes.
Yeah.
And
But
Maggie's
so
scared.
apparently, like Yoda is like the staple. Like it's like well known and documented all across like books of the occult and stuff. Is like the little green elves that everybody sees. It's fucking Yoda, the one that brings hidden knowledge. So like the whole the interesting part of the conspiracy was saying that basically the empires are the good guys and the rebels were the bad guys the whole time.
Well, think
So, like
about it.
Yoda and all them are
Rebel. Think about it.
representative of demons. And stuff.
Rebel.
Yep.
Right. Which
Yep.
you look into the words rebel. Right. That's going against like El, which is God. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, they know what they're talking about. Like the same thing with with Transformers. Megatron is actually, the Decepticons are actually the good guys and the Autobots are the actual bad guys. They flipped it
Wow.
because Megatron was originally was Optimus Prime's real name. Like they
Yeah.
switched their names with each other at some
Oh
point.
wow.
Yeah, so Optimus Prime is actually Megatron, which means he's evil, if you think about it.
Mm.
And they did a movie. Was it The Dark Side of the Moon or whatever it was?
Oh yeah.
The fallen. Remember, I'm going to destroy the planet Earth, you worthless humans. They made Optimus Prime evil. Of course, they did. Oh
Mm.
no, he was corrupted or possessed by some glitched out, robot or some shit, right?
Yeah, but they planted the seed.
Yeah, they planted the seeds. So, like, dude, they're showing that they know people are like, wait a minute, Optimus Prime's evil, or he was meant to be evil. Yeah, so they did it in the movie, and they
Oh
teased
yeah.
it.
The thing I remember I liked about Devore, I was like, fuck, I gotta put that in my brain. I gotta find a way to flip that as a writer. But
Yeah,
they're
but it's
making their
weird.
way through the levels of Babbidi's ship. And I remember when they got to Devora, none of Goku's powers worked. And Devora was strong as fuck, stronger than normal because he was in his dimension, was it? Or his
Yes,
realm?
he was in hell. He was in like a hell planet or some shit like
Yeah, I
that.
was like, oh, I gotta use that concept. I gotta flip it.
Also, think about here's the weird thing about Deborah's sister, right? Toa. She's blue skin, right? And she wears a
Oh,
tight
I have
red.
seen her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she wears a red tight one piece suit, which is like they know what they're fucking doing with
Yeah, and
that.
shouts out to them for not being afraid to use the primary colors in their character design.
Yeah,
A lot
I'll
of people
give.
shy away from red, blues, and yellows, you know?
And her son, which is weird because she cloned a male version of herself, so she basically fucked herself to have a son whose skin is purple. By the way, I'm like, with glasses. He wears like round Harry Potter glasses with a ponytail.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah, that's
think I've seen
weird.
him too.
Yeah, he's in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which is like it's only a Japanese exclusive. It's like short 5-minute shorts.
Yeah.
but it had cool ideas. Like it had Super Saiyan 4 Goku going against Super Saiyan God Goku and shit like that.
You know what would be awesome, but I don't think they could do it because I think they've had different companies make all their games. But the same way like Marvel vs. Capcom like now does a collection where they have all their games on one joint. Should do that with the Dragon Ball fucking Xenoverse games.
They should. Absolutely.
I
Dude,
play the
and I
shit out
think
of
they
that.
should do a one where you like you pick whether you want to be good or bad or neutral.
Yeah.
And like you like Toa wants you to join her, and if you say yes, you do, but you get like dark powers and shit. They should do that.
Yeah,
Or
you know
you're
what?
neutral,
I
you
haven't
betray
really
her.
I haven't really had a fucking a reason to buy a PlayStation Online membership again. Because you know, like Fortnite's free, and that's pretty much all my kid uses online for.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but fuck, like I've been watching these videos lately that pop up on my algorithms. Some gamer trolls Red Dead Redemption fucking servers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it is the greatest thing ever. Like I almost want to pay for it just so I can do that. But like, have you seen any of those videos?
No,
They're
I
so
should
fucking
probably watch
hilarious.
them though.
Like you show up in a Red Dead Redemption town and you got to follow their rules, and they like people are like role playing, hardcore role players, and like some people are actually the law and the sheriffs and stuff. So you break the laws and they'll throw you out of town, or you can kill them and shit. And this guy just trolls the fuck out of people. Some black guy is a gamer, and it's the best thing ever. Like, oh my god, you gotta watch it.
I will.
He like triggers people. He breaks the laws and then runs and stuff, and like he gets hogtied and thrown out of this one town. And they're like, "This is us showing you grace. We're letting you go. Don't come back." And he comes back and starts a bar fight. It's like, fuck, man, I want to troll so bad in that game. I didn't know people were hardcore role playing on that game like that. And then at the end of each of his video clips, it'll like the pop up message that shows up telling him why he's banned from that server for being an absolute dick and shit like that. I'm like, oh man, I want to
Dude,
play it.
speaking of online, like it sucks that like GTA Online they only had was like Los Santos. They didn't even bother introducing San Fierro, Las Venturas, or Liberty City. And
Yeah, he
it's
didn't do
called
any of those
online.
online.
It is bullshit. I'm sorry. Like you had 10 years of GTA Online. You couldn't update the maps at least for online only to have Liberty City, Vice City. Like it doesn't even have to be GTA 6's Vice City. It could literally be the definitive edition version of Vice City.
Bro, when GTA 6 comes out, I am definitely looking to fucking join a squad, like a gang or the police. Like I am gonna have so much fun when that shit drops.
Also, the reason why they called it GTA 6 and not Vice City 2 or whatever, because they're going to include like a fictional version of Georgia and I think Louisiana on the map.
Oh fuck yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
so you could go to Louisiana and Georgia and maybe Tennessee as well. So you're going to go to like 4 different places besides just the Florida Keys and Florida. Like that's pretty cool.
Man, that's gonna be a huge fucking file, I bet.
Yeah, and you know it sucks
I
though.
wish they would go free though, like Fortnite does. But we're probably gonna have to pay for PlayStation memberships to have to
No,
play that.
you know that like now like they're gonna try to charge GTA 6 $100. You know that, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
They're gonna try to charge GTA 6 $100, and it's not even the special edition or a collector's edition.
Oh,
No,
that's how much they're gonna sell the game for?
yeah, they're gonna
You
sell
know
it
what?
based on that
Unfortunate
and online, both of
fuck,
them.
that's bullshit. But unfortunately, I think they've built up the name and the reputation to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they're gonna justify and say, "Well, we're giving you 2 games in one. We're not just giving you one," which we know that's bullshit.
Yeah, but not only that, man. They I think they've earned it, man. They made a what Bully, Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Revolver. I
Yeah, they made
mean,
Manhunt. They made like a whole bunch of games. Midnight Club, which
yeah, I
was
think they
good.
earned it, man. I think they have that kind of clout now.
Yeah,
But
so
that's a slippery slope though, too.
yeah, because and here's the thing, you know it's fucked up. Now YouTube might censor people from playing anything like Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah, where it kills cops.
Yeah, like for example, you can't show any cursing. Like it's not even the nudity or the violence; it's the cursing and maybe the violent parts.
Which would be
That
crazy because so many gaming consoles are set up to stream right on Twitch and right on YouTube.
Yeah, and now they're gonna censor it. It makes sense why the game Dispatch, the superhero game that I was telling you, that was done by the former Tall Tale people, right?
Yeah.
That Aaron Paul is playing the main character of Rob Robertson, aka Mecha Man.
Yeah.
That they have a censored and uncensored version of the game that you could play, and I think they did it so that way it could be YouTube friendly. They purposely did that, so
Mm.
it's Twitch says YouTube friendly, so no channel gets in trouble because they heard about the GTA 6 controversy that they're gonna censor GTA 6 on YouTube.
Yeah, I can't believe people are pushing for that. Like a ton of influencers, Andrew Tate, Elon Musk are all coming out against GTA 6. Like fuck you,
Of course
fucking
it is,
bastards.
because if they were in the
Probably because
game
they're
in a
not getting in on any of the money.
yeah, if they would have appeared in the game and paid decently well and was praised in real life, they would have endorsed that game.
Yeah.
But they're not.
But now they're like, oh, we can't endorse a game that kills cops. Like, what are you talking about? Video games have been doing that forever.
And they've been doing that in the movies and TV shows forever too. What are you guys talking
Yeah.
about?
Cops and Robbers is literally a game you played as a kid. Like,
That's literally what GTA is, cops and robbers, just without the cops part. The same thing with true crime games. It's
yeah.
you're playing a cop pretending to be a robber, but you're a cop. That's
If
what you're
if I
doing.
was GTA, I'd be like, okay, we're replacing all the cops with the J's.
Oh God. Well, the Jays, right? Since we're gonna go there, the Jays are the reason why WWE had a meltdown with Invasion. Do you know that?
No, tell me.
For NXT Invasion, because it was gonna be TNA and NXT, they were gonna call it Invasion to the reference to the WWE WCW Invasion pay per view.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't call it Invasion. Oh, you can't say that.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were gonna
Mazel
say some
tov.
Palestine Israel stuff. I was like, oh fuck, here we go.
Well, if you look between the lines, that's all I'm going to say about that. But the company that owns WWE, it's full of them. It's full of so-called Jays and people that work for the government of the Jays.
Yeah, I just want to say, fucking Kanye is off his fucking rocker.
He
Just
is.
today, about 4 hours ago, posted a new video for the first time in ages, and he is sitting down with some older Jewish man and an older rabbi, and he's apologizing and asking for forgiveness for the way he's talked about the Jays.
What a bitch. I'm sorry, dude.
It's
I'm sorry.
crazy. They got him.
I'm not a prostitute, dude. If here's the thing, Nick Cannon did the same thing. I can't respect that. No, like that's what happens when you sell your souls to these people. When you can't say anything bad about them, that's where you're getting your money from.
Yeah,
That's what
it's just
happens.
crazy. How'd they come in and they came in and
Well, we give them
they
$1
have
billion every fucking year.
they've
What do you
taken
think?
over. They've taken over the banks and Hollywood
My thing is
and media.
how did
Like,
we
what the
allow
fuck?
that? How did we allow that? That's my
I don't
question.
know.
How did we allow? We give $40
Because
billion.
aren't we honestly like? Oh man, I might get a ton of hot water for this, but I think
We're lapdogs. That's what we
no, no,
are.
no. We are against. We have literally seen court cases against monopolies.
Yeah.
And isn't that somehow, in some way, a form of monopoly to have media, entertainment, and the banks?
The government, all of them
What the
together.
fuck? That's got to be a monopoly.
It is a monopoly, but they don't call it that for their convenience. And
I mean,
speaking of which,
I'm not complaining. But
did you hear about the Saudi Arabia shit with the comedians? Did you hear about
something
that?
with Bill Burr? Bill
Bill
took that
Burr,
Saudi
Dave
money.
Chappelle, Kevin Hart, even Pete Davidson, that unfunny hack.
Oh fuck, Skeet.
Yeah, he was like, people
My
told him, "Oh yeah,
legacy.
did you know your dad died because of those fucking guys?" It's like, well, I care about money. That's all. Like, well, good, congratulations, your dad is
Oh,
rolling in
but
his
I mean,
grave.
honestly, if we're going deep down the rabbit hole, King style. I mean, was it really those guys that killed his dad, or was it more of like an inside job?
I agree with you. Is it an inside job? But my thing is
Uh,
this: if we're gonna go by the official story, right, which we don't, he shouldn't be doing business with those individuals that potentially may
I
have
think
or may have not done it.
yeah, I think it's more about like them killing reporters and women and gays still to this day. But
Dude, was it Tim Dillon who by the way is a fruitcake?
yeah,
He was gonna
but
do a deal with
he's
Saudi
funny as
Arabia.
fuck, man. It's
I
not
know,
a
but but here's the thing. He was gonna take the deal because he's a fucking
yeah.
sellout regardless. That's
He
the
would have
thing.
got killed.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, why are you upset that you got fired? Dude, they found out that you were gay because they do background checks on you. And you should be happy that you didn't. Can you imagine if he would have got there and they found out then that he was gay? They would have
Yeah,
killed
holy
you right
fuck.
there.
But bro, like man, like everybody says Shane Gillis, but no, I don't say Shane Gillis. I think the closest thing we have to a Chris Farley today is Tim Dillon. Like he is literally Chris Farley, like reincarnate.
Yeah.
Well,
They
not
tried to.
really, but he's the closest thing, you know.
I mean, Kevin James would be slightly close, but not really, because
What is that? The guy from
King of Queens. Yes,
Queens?
yes,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
a little
he's
bit. He
Tim
doesn't
Dillon's
have.
got more of the Chris Farley like persona, but he's not
Yeah,
as much of a firecracker as Farley was.
yeah. Because here's the thing: all those guys, right? They have a little bit of Farley in them, but they don't have as much as the charisma that Farley had.
Yeah, I miss Chris Farley, man. What a
Dude,
goat.
he was awesome. The thing that's sad is like, dude, the guy was very insecure.
Wait, who was the bully in the Power Rangers?
Bulk
Remember
and
the two
Skull, but
bullies?
Bulk.
Yeah.
You know about the fat dude, right? Bulk.
Yeah, he was close to Chris Farley too.
Yeah.
Why didn't he ever blow up? What happened to that guy?
Well, dude, to him blowing up is he got to fuck one of the Power Ranger women, like the
Did
pink or the
he?
yellow. No, if he did, then, oh my god, you would have been fucking set for life. Like, dude, you fucked the yellow or the pink Power Ranger? Fuck yeah, those
I
hot
mean,
women.
just him being a cliche bully, sleeveless bandana, ripped jeans, like somehow he captured Chris Farley, like the stupidity of him.
Yeah, that would have been funny if they played more about that, but but because it's the Power Rangers, they were like, well, we can only focus more on the Power Rangers. We can't focus on Bulk and Skull
Yeah.
doing shit. One of them got fired. No, they didn't get fired. They quit because of a pay dispute, and they basically written them off in, I think, in Lost Galaxy or in space.
Oh shit.
He got basically they wrote him off as he didn't make it on time to go to the space trip. It wasn't the fat one; it was the skinny one. I think it was Skull.
Yeah, he's been in other shit like recently in modern times. He's been in like a stoner comedy. I just forget what it's called.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't believe Jason, Frank. What was his name? Jason. Oh my god.
The White Ranger.
Yeah, no, Green Ranger, the Green and the White Ranger, David Jason Frank. That's what his name is. I don't believe he killed himself. I think his wife murdered him.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying.
I don't
And
believe he
it's
did
too
it.
bad
There's no
because
fucking way.
Bat Under the Sun was a legitimate option I was considering for independent movie. Like they pulled off Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe for Valiant Comics.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's not the greatest scripted thing. It's not the greatest, but the acting and the way it was shot, like the action scenes, man, Bat and Sun, they fucking do their thing. And they're like grassrooted, a YouTube company startup. Like, fuck. But now I don't know if it's still an option now that he died.
I mean, if they shot some scenes with him, they could just CGI him with like his face on another.
Yeah, in the
actor.
Valiant movie, he was actually Bloodshot, not the Vin Diesel movie, but the the Bat and the Sun movie they did for Valiant, he was Bloodshot, and it was
Mhm.
fire.
Also, the 2016 Power Rangers movie was so I liked it, but it was too SJW, man.
Yeah, I never saw it.
The Rita Repulsa wasn't Asian, which I liked. I think the Asian one was hot back in the day, but like they used a
Yeah,
white woman.
how was Rita? Like Rita could have got it, back in the day, and it made no like her outfit is like
Yeah,
doesn't
her
do
outfit
anything.
made her look ugly. That was the thing.
Yeah,
Women, if you put them in the most ridiculous outfits, what dude would want to fuck them, right? If they look like a clown,
it's crazy. It was like
why
some
would you?
weird like Asian Islamic fucking
Yeah,
thing she had going
yeah,
on.
she looked like a burqa Islamic clown, like a jester, like basically Harley Quinn if she was wearing a burqa in the
Fucking
Middle East.
Saudi Arabia during the Renaissance or something.
Yeah, it was something like that, like a Renaissance is like in Saudi Arabia. Back in the Middle Ages, they went to Saudi Arabia, and that's the female jester
But
outfit.
dude, even when I was watching Power Rangers, right, I was only in fucking kindergarten and first grade. Like, even somehow back then, I knew that Kimberly, the Pink Ranger, was like somehow being like sexualized at us. Like she was the one.
Yeah, and they did it
Oh,
less
it's
with
because she was a cheerleader, maybe, I think.
yeah, they did it less with the Yellow Ranger, but the Yellow Ranger was hot too, though. Like it's just sad
Yeah.
that they didn't because let's be real, because Kimberly was white back then. They're like, no, this is the hot chick.
Oh, bro, the Black Ranger, Zach, or
Yeah.
uh, yeah, he just was on a live stream with Rampage of all people. Did you
Wow.
see it?
I didn't.
Rampage is like, hey, show him your secret, man. And he holds up his hands. He's been missing a finger the whole time.
Dude, I
And
think
then
that's a
those hands.
Mandela effect, dude. I
I
never
don't
saw
remember him
that.
in the show at all. And did they have AI back then where they made him have all his fingers? Because I swear when he would do Morphin Time, he had all his
Yeah, like,
fucking fingers.
dude,
But
I
in
don't
the
no,
Quentin
dude.
Rampage live stream, just like a few days ago, it's like
They
holds it
they
up, he's
said that
missing a whole finger.
they said he had special gloves, like whenever he was
Oh,
like
maybe.
when he wore his Black Ranger outfit, right? They gave him gloves. They gave him a fake finger
Yeah, but
prosthetic.
Morphin Time is before he wears the gloves. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
so
saying?
I don't know, dude. I think it's a Mandela effect. I think in another universe he never lost his finger. In this one now, he does. He doesn't have a finger. Because I
That's what I
swear.
love about my Sledheads book. Like when I'm
Mhm.
Super Sentai influenced, but via Jack Kirby. Because contrary to popular belief, Jack Kirby invented the whole Super Sentai formula.
That is true. Also, Scorpina, the gold, the Asian lady with the gold outfit was hot too.
Yeah, Scorpina, hell yeah. But yeah, and Sledheads when they, how Power Rangers they all form together their Zoids to bring the Megazord. And they all
Mhm.
have the,
Yes.
what we were just talking about, the Morphin Time scene. Well, the
Yes.
Morphin Time scene in Sledheads is where they all cut their hand with a knife, and then they let the blood drip onto the lucky red dice. And when they throw the red dice with all four of their blood on it, it summons Goldtooth, the werewolf that is in a class called Warwolves. They're like the heavy artillery of the Lycan armies. And yeah, that's who they summon. So instead of
Wow.
Morphin Time, they're doing some fucking blood ritual. But it's cool because you get a close up of them like all lined up Power Ranger style, but they all got a knife to their hand, and then you get a shot of the fucking hand being cut, and then a shot of the blood dripping on the dice. It's my little morphing time. I dig it.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and man, issue 2, breaking news. Nobody's ever heard it before, but don't steal my ideas, you motherfuckers. This is copyrighted under Glacier Mountain Comics, anyways. But the dice that they have to get their blood on, and they use that to swap places with and summon Goldtooth the Warwolf to take their
Mhm.
place when they can't win the battle themselves. Uh, every time they summon him, like slowly over time, it starts corrupting them. That is the curse of swapping places with the Warwolf to fight their battles. The curse of the werewolf, the curse of the Warwolf. Uh, So over time, the curse will slowly start corrupting them against each other. the 4 people that are used to summon the werewolves, they'll slowly become enemies over time. It's been proven over history. It's the curse. But anyways, the dice that they use to summon the werewolf in my comic book, it's like inside the dice are just a vessel, is basically Werewolf of Valhalla, is where they summon the werewolf from. It's where all werewolves and lycans go. You know, it's Valhalla, like Vikings, but for werewolves that have died gloriously in battle. So like every minute spent inside the fucking dice, inside Werewolf Valhalla, is a year. So a minute of our time in there while they're in the dice is a year and stuff. And oh man, it's all right. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to give too much away
No, I get you,
so it
dude.
doesn't get
You don't want to
stolen. But
spoil it.
it's gonna be fucking amazing, man. It's like Super Sentai with like a horror twist, you know?
Oh yeah, speaking of Super Sentai, dude, did you hear that they're ending Super Sentai, or they're rebranding it as Universal Heroes?
Are they?
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
supposedly they're ending it. I don't know if it's because the West is refusing to recycle the footage.
Mm.
I don't know why. Whatever the case may be, yeah, the Super Sentai brand is pretty much dead. Like,
Yeah,
they're
that's about to be the next omnibus I'm getting. The original, I think it was called Go Rangers. That was the very first Super Sentai that influenced everything that came after it. And it came out 2 years after Jack Kirby made the
and
Super Sentai formula. So
technically
they were Kirby fans, and I'm getting that
also
omnibus next, man.
the Spider-Man Japanese series, the Toei series, that was he had the giant robot, go Leopardon,
Oh
and the
shit, man.
flying car. That's why whenever you see Spider-Man with
Oh
a
yeah, I did
car,
see that.
like, do you notice that in certain Spider-Man's toys they have him riding a car,
Yeah,
and nobody
yeah.
knew why he was. It's like, why the fuck is
Yeah, like where does the Spider-Man car come from? And it's
why
like
did the
a
spider
hover car.
and if you didn't know, it's an obscure reference. It's a referring to the Japanese Spider-Man series. That's why he's driving that fucking car.
But you being a manga enthusiast and stuff, you know what the Go Rangers are, right?
Yes,
Have
yes.
you ever read it? No, I mean, a lot of people say it sucks, it's cheesy, but they have respect for it because it's where all the source material comes from. So I'm gonna give it a go. The cover looks cool of the omnibus. It's like the Go Rangers going from foreground to midground to background, like all the different colored Go Rangers after each other.
Dude, I was always a huge Power Rangers fan because of the kung fu, and also the fact that it felt like it was basically an anime in real life, like in live action anime.
I mean, Super Sentai is just a fucking amazing formula right there by itself, and then you add Monster of the Week to it.
Yep.
It's fucking, you're
And then
printing
the
money.
monsters explode, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I got a property like that follows the Power Ranger formula, but like in a modern way, and it's gonna draw all ages in. And I'm not revealing anything about it until it's in print. That's my rocket fuel. Sometimes you just have, like, as a storyteller, whatever your medium is, comic books, movies, anime, manga. You just, like, sometimes when you're peeping the greats, when you're putting in work and you're studying everything that came before you, sometimes you, you got to look for the formulas. Those formulas are formulas for a reason. Formulas work.
Oh yeah, speaking of
Once you know
formulas,
the formulas, you can deviate however, spin it on its head however, and you're golden.
speaking of deviate, did you hear that Snoop Dogg is embracing the gay agenda? Did you hear
Yeah,
about
but
that?
isn't it because he caught flack? Like, he caught flack recently for taking his grandkid to a movie and being like, "Bruh, they got fucking trans shit in the movie.
Yeah,
Can't
and
even
now
feel safe."
and now he's forced to basically wearing the rainbow colors on his fucking
Yeah,
hat.
that's what I'm
I'm like,
saying.
dude,
If
come
they're
on,
a
Snoop.
vicious circle on that side, they make you bend the knee or else.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you. This is the thing that's sad, dude. This is what happens when you sell your soul, right? When you sell out, you have to listen to what they tell you to do. If they told you,
I
"We
still
want
got
you, we
mine.
want you to do a gay porno
Oh
only
god.
for us, and if you disobey us, we're gonna leak it to the public, but you're gonna get $1 million for it, easy. As soon as you leave this room, we're giving you a briefcase of $1 million." right?
That's not
All
enough
you
for
got
my
to
booty
do.
hole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the thing that they do, right? And if you say, "Oh yeah, I don't think gay marriage should be a thing," right? They will leak that videotape.
Uh
Yep,
oh.
they will leak it. They
It's just
did. They did
it's
with
just really odd. Like I remember back in the '90s, there were literal arguments, and like I didn't know what was going on. Granted, right? Because I was like 10 or 11.
Mhm.
But yeah, I remember arguments between like the gays and the blacks during the time of like protests and like the Rodney King shit and stuff. Around that time, I remember like people were literally like, "Bro, the gays and the blacks, the struggle is not the same. Like, why are you
It's
trying to put
not.
us together?"
I
And
don't know
now
why
here
they
we
did
are in
that. Yeah.
2025, and it's all been shipped together. But not only that, even them, uh, now that they're shipped together, they're kind of getting a taste of their own medicine because now the trans agenda is being shipped together with them, and they're all having infighting where they're like, no, 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 hold on, we're not with all that chopping dick shit, you know.
Yeah,
But
and the
so now
lesbians
it's all
too,
shipped together. It's like,
and the
what the fuck?
lesbian and the lesbians are
Their
upset about that too.
civil rights and gay marriage are nowhere near.
No, I like,
What the
but
fuck?
here's the conspiracy theory, right? Here's a big conspiracy. Supposedly, the whole civil rights movement had nothing to do with black people or Latinos or Asians
Yeah, it was
getting right.
just like
It
the
was for gay people.
CIA and
It was for
FBI.
it was for gay people to get rights. It was
Yeah,
never for us to get rights.
I
They
don't know
masked
about
it
that.
as no, no. But think about it. How were you gonna embrace the gay agenda back in the '60s when most Christians, right? Think about it. So they had to
Yeah.
use race as an example, but they masked the gay thing in there little by little. So in reality, it was just the gay agenda.
I just find it
That's
interesting, like some of the stuff that got released about like MLK, like
yeah, he was a
being a
fruitcake.
connoisseur of hookers
He
and
was a
stuff.
fruitcake.
Jesus.
I heard he was like the original guy that they were gonna get was a fucking fruitcake pedo. He got caught with like minors in his fucking car.
Oh
So
shit.
they couldn't use him. Yeah, he was abusing like minors in his car, and so they had to use MLK instead
Mm.
as the backup plan.
Nah, that's. Uh, then again, you never really know anymore either because, like, you know, history's always written by the victors.
Because think about it, right? Joe Biden is the most popular president voted in history. Think about that. We both know that's bullshit. We both know that's not true.
It's not bullshit. It's just it's like it's bullshit, but it's not bullshit, but it is bullshit because the only reason that popularity was achieved was because of how they opened the borders up and flooded the blue cities with illegal immigrant voting.
Yep. And not only that, but people that were dead already that should be dead, but they're 120 years old and they're voting somehow.
Mm,
They've been dead for like 40, 50 years, but they're 120 years old and they're voting?
I'm just terrified with what happened in New York City, man. Holy fuck.
Dude, they got some fucking communist.
No, because you know how like they always experiment in like other countries before they bring stuff over here just to
Yeah.
see how it work. Like I feel like that's what's about to happen to New York. It's been greenlit. It's going to be experimented on.
Dude, the guy from
They are going to turn New York into a cashless, lawless city. It might even be one of the first smart cities because it is basically when you think of America, you think of New York, California, and
yep,
maybe Texas,
Chicago, Texas,
Florida, maybe.
Florida, Hawaii, and I guess
But
maybe
really,
more
when you think
Hawaii.
of really like none of those shits matter. Like literally, when most people in the world think about America, they think about New York,
Yeah, they could say
Statue of
yeah,
Liberty.
they could say
You
California,
know?
but nah, New York will always be first.
So I feel like by them bringing this Momar Osami guy, for one, they're gonna Islam is gonna be the next big thing. Is Islam bad and do they fit in with Western? We already seen what they've done to the UK and other countries.
The dude that was from the event for the Guardian Angels, he should have won the election.
Yeah, and then
Suave, I think his name is.
Yeah, not only are they gonna experiment with making Islam the dominant Western culture and religion, but then this whole thing where they're taxing the billionaires. Like the billionaires didn't become billionaires by being stupid. They're gonna fucking they're gonna leave New York
Yeah.
and they're literally freezing rent and everybody's celebrating that, but that's like a band-aid and a very bad band-aid. It's like, dude, if you're gonna tax the fuck out of the rich people whose companies and whose hedge funds and all this shit and stock market pays for everything in the city, who else is gonna be left to pay for it? The people that
Right.
already can't pay their rent? Like New York is gonna be decimated. It is gonna be fucking just lawless, nonstop crime and fucking and Islam. There's gonna be mosques on every corner. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know why they picked a fucking communist
I
to
don't
to
get
be.
it, man.
I don't know what because he smoked. This is how people are
Almost just
stupid.
like it's almost just like, oh, we can't win and we know we're not gonna be in power in the government for a while because of how bad the Republicans won everything. So now we're just as a fuck you to Trump, we're gonna fucking elect a commie
Yeah, because dude, let's be
into the
real. That
capital of
guy,
America.
the
Fuck's sake.
Swally guy, that guy was a better candidate than him. He wanted to protect the people. He literally led a gang of people fighting other gangs to protect the citizens of New York. That's fucking badass, dude. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
of course, you gotta have some guy, "Oh, I smoke weed." It's like, who gives a shit about that? That like, not wrong with smoking that shit, right? But that has nothing to do with the people of New York.
Yeah, bro. When they legalized the weed, that fucking fruitcake, the last mayor New York had, the bald black guy, I forget his name already. When they legalized weed, he was in fucking Times Square celebrating with all the New Yorkers, fucking lighting a joint out in public and everything. And then like months later, he's like under all this corruption investigation with like prostitutes and shit. Something to do with the Diddy parties. I'm like, holy fuck.
Well, dude, everybody's bought and paid for it, man. Let's just say that. Like they probably told him, if you don't be our friends, we're gonna kill you or we're gonna torture your family. So what choice did he have, right? You could try to play clean, right? Like remember the movie Training Day, right? Remember when Denzel Washington was like, dude, you don't understand, right? I try to do what you did. I try to be clean. I try to be playing by the book. I couldn't do that.
You can't. You gotta get your
You
hands
can't.
dirty to
You got to
survive.
get your hands dirty to intimidate these people because they're going to walk all over you and you can't do anything about it. That's what he told him when he told Ethan Hawke in that movie. He's like, I tried what you did and it didn't work.
Yeah, I tried it your way, and now it's my way.
And so it's kind of fucked up though. Like you don't think like, oh man, he's just a corrupted cop because he's a corrupt cop. No, he tried to be a clean cop. It just didn't work. He couldn't change the system.
Yeah, you can't be a cop and turning in other cops and expect not to be targeted.
Yeah, so he had to play the game just like everybody else, but he's like, fuck it. If I'm going to play the game, I'm going to play my game and get what I want while doing it.
Yeah.
And that's what he did, and then ultimately he got killed by the Russian mafia at the end of the movie, which is gotta like, dude, why did you? That's a dumb plot, by the way. Why would you gamble at a Russian casino and gamble so much money that you owed so much money? How do you do that?
Bro, and the prison that they reference in that movie, Pelican Bay, like I've seen real footage from that prison on YouTube where they had like a Mexican and black war, like riot go off. Oh my god. I would never want to go to Pelican Bay. That shit
Yeah,
was gnarly, bruh. Nothing could stop the war. It's like they
you know,
lost
you
control.
they had Olivia Lovely in that movie. You know that,
And
right?
what movie? Oh,
The
Training
porn
Day
star,
movie?
yeah, the porn star chick,
Oh, no
the
shit.
one with the fat ass
Mm.
and the big titties. Yeah, she was in that movie for like probably 2 minutes, I think.
Man, Denzel's the GOAT, because even in fuck, what was that movie that Jay-Z made a whole album about? Oh, American Gangster.
Yeah.
And Denzel fucking he had T.I. as a grandson and he wanted T.I. to play for the Yankees. But T.I. was like, "No, I want to make the money that you make."
Yeah, by the way, they say that Jay-Z did it for the movie. I don't believe he did it for the movie. I think he had this idea for years.
Yeah.
He
That's
only
one of my
he's
favorite albums from him, and it's one of his more modern ones. It's not as good as his old ones, but it fucking hits just right. And I don't know if it's because the movie, man.
Yeah, but I honestly believe that he had the idea for American Gangster for probably like at least 5 or 10 years prior.
Yeah.
He only said that for the movie so he didn't get in trouble, because remember back in 2005, 2006, the whole gangster rap scene, the
Yeah.
government didn't want people to be embracing that shit in public anymore. So Jay-Z didn't want to get in trouble, so he just lied and said it was for the movie.
Yeah. Shouts out to Frank Lucas.
Yep. Dude,
Crazy story to be bringing that back from Vietnam.
yeah, I'm gonna get some water. My throat's kind of dry, so I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right.
Whilst Triple H is running WWE Creative. Next up is
There we go.
AEW talent involved in the John Cena tournament. The WWE have made it clear that the tournament to determine John Cena's final
Why is it
opponent
doing
is
this?
open to those.
Stop. I fucking hate you. Hate you, StreamYards. What the fuck? What is EVS doing? Why does he have a picture of a black baby? Why is EVS tweeting a picture of a black baby doll? What are you doing, Pie Man? What is this tweet? Like 35 minutes ago. Holy fuck. Pie Man, cut it out. What are you doing? Pie Man, you need to knock it off. What are you doing? I don't get I'm not seeing context for that tweet. It's insane. Why are you tweeting that? There's gotta be something. As Vasilis Lolo says, man, you really have a spell on that guy. Oh, because Eric posted a picture holding his baby. Oh, cut it out, Pie Man. You fuck. Saying his kid's fake or something. Jesus, Pie Man. What are you doing? This is not very Christian like, Pie Man. Not very Christian like at all. Pie Man, Pie Man, Pie Man. Damn, man. You don't know what to say. You let me down, Pie Man. You let me down. You know, they say people will never be how you want them to be. They're always just going to be them. So, just gotta take it in stride. But come on, Pie Man. You don't gotta do that kind of stuff. You don't gotta do that kind of stuff. You're better than that. Alright. Is KingStyle back? No, he's probably walking his dog. Let me start this a little bit.
The WWE have made it clear that the tournament to determine John Cena's final opponent is open to those outside of WWE. Now, according to Dave Meltzer on the Wrestling Observer Radio, this is being done deliberately so WWE can tease that names such as Chris Jericho.
It is kind of cool. Maybe that's why it has to be a Saturday night show and not any of the pay-per-views. Because he wanted it to be in Boston, and that's all they got going on in Boston. The mean streets of Boston. Yeah. Get you some clam chowder. Some clam chowder. Some nice Samuel Adams.
Or Edge could be involved. This is really smart from WWE, as these are two names that fans wanted to see wrestle Cena in 2025. And with Cena paying tribute to both men throughout 2025, it's understandable why they would want to play along. Unfortunately, it's highly unlikely.
How's Edge even wrestling, man? I swear to God, I thought his neck was like one of the worst necks in the business. How is he even still able to wrestle?
Likely that both men are involved in the tournament or Cena's final match in any capacity. In relation to Jericho, his AEW contract does expire next month, but there would be a small turnaround for Jericho to return to WWE, and he isn't contractually available for the tournament itself. Now, with that being said, Jericho is likely WWE bound, and all signs point towards the wrestling legend
Holy
appearing.
fuck, when was this? This has got to be old. Jericho hasn't been this skinny in fucking decades.
The 2026 Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. When it comes to Edge, his AEW contract is far from.
Ooh, is that their prediction? Jericho? Wait, the Royal Rumble in 2026 is going to be in Saudi? God damn it. If they don't got the great Khali in that joint, they are missing out. Oh, KingStyle dipped. Maybe he'll be back. Wait, did KingStyle say the latest he could stream was 9, or that's the latest he could start? I misunderstand. Here we go.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Hey, did you say the latest you could stream was 9, or that's the latest you could start?
Oh no, that we could start. Don't worry about it, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I was playing some of this John Cena tournament stuff. I forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah, Chris Jericho, dude, he's starting to wear glasses. If this was 15 years ago, you know he would never wear unless they were sunglasses. He'd never.
No,
wear
but that's what I'm
glasses.
saying. Is that recent?
Yeah, that Jericho and that probably he has
What?
long
He
hair.
lost weight like that? Look at
Probably.
fucking glossed
Well,
all the weight.
he's wearing a black shirt, dude. Remember, you could hide a black with your fat. Remember
Yeah,
you remember when he was really fat though, and Oh my god! Remember he called a fat commentator in New Japan, "Get out of the way, fat ass!" And then the guy was like, "Who are you calling fat ass?"
Oh, I don't
Because
remember that.
Jericho was
That's
so
funny.
oblivious to his weight. It's like, dude, that's why he started wearing long pants again. Because
Yeah.
he started to notice that he was getting fat in the midsection area. He's like, even he knew he was getting fat. He just didn't want to say anything.
It's probably all the touring he did with fucking Fozzy.
Touring, stress, him and his wife not getting along, and her not being sexy for him because she gave up being attractive for him. She looks like a
Oh,
grandma, dude. Not to be mean, but it's true. It's like, dude, if I get in a relationship with somebody, look, they say, "Oh, it doesn't matter what you look." Bullshit. It does. They
yeah.
fell in love with you. Look, the key word is they fell in love with you because not only because you're kind and whatever, right? Because you're attractive sexually. It's in our human nature, right?
Yeah, looks fade, but I mean, there's got to be some kind of form
Looks
of
looks
there.
fade, but that's the part of the reason why you have the connection, right?
Yeah.
Like it's sad to say that, but it's true. It's like, dude, yes, it's judging people, but it's like, dude, why are you together then? Why are you, you might as well just be priests and nuns if you don't want to find somebody attractive. That's the whole point of the
Yeah.
chemistry. It's in our biology, dude. That's why we do that.
Talent involved in the John Cena tournament. The WWE have made it clear that
Let
the
me turn
tournament
this
to
down a
determine
little
John
bit so
Cena's
we could
final
talk.
opponent is open to those outside of WWE. Now, according to Dave Meltzer on the Wrestling
There we
Observer
go.
Radio, this is being done deliberately so WWE can tease that names such as Chris
Yeah, what do you
Jericho or
think? You think the reason why it's not gonna be on a pay-per-view is because he wanted it to be in Boston, his stomping grounds, and that's all they had?
Yeah, that's probably what it is. But
Fuck.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. If Dominic does win that tournament and he fights John Cena, I want John Cena to take the belts from him so that way by WrestleMania his time is done.
Oh
It
wait, it's
has to
not
be
gonna be in
WrestleMania.
Boston because look, it says so when the tournament begins, November 10th in
His last
Boston.
time in Boston. It was supposed to be in Boston, by the way. They moved it to
Shit.
Washington. His final match is in Washington when I'm like, no, he ain't gonna be doing it in Washington. He's gonna do it at WrestleMania. If he ain't gonna do it in his hometown of Boston, they're gonna do it at a big pay-per-view like WrestleMania, man.
Yeah.
And think about it. If John Cena wins the Intercontinental Championship, he would be a Grand Slam champion. And if he wins the AAA title, he'd be an 18-time world champion.
Yeah.
How
Bro,
crazy that would be for John Cena's career. He'd be winning a title that's not from WWE, a world title.
yeah.
That'd be crazy.
You know what? I just fucking thought about. I'm fucking scatterbrained right now, but the White House is supposed to be putting on a fucking one of the UFC like pay-per-views of 2026. They've remodeled for it. They've built for it. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be like on the front lawn, like an outside octagon
Can
at
you
the White
imagine they
House.
do a wrestling match like that too? They do
And
both.
and now and now I'm thinking about it. Trump is all for it. It's been set in stone. Like people are trying to get John Jones back on the card and stuff like that. Make it a real good card. Um, bro, and now the FBI is investigating the UFC for rigged fights. Are they still going to be welcome to do the
You
show?
want to bet
The
conspiracy
White
101.
House, you know?
Do you think this was done so people on the left side were like, "Well, no, we're not going to have these fucking UFC people on the White House unless we do it first."
Yeah, I don't know.
Think about it. Think how crazy that is. It's like it sounds far-fetched, but knowing what we know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I still, I mean, if they get over this FBI thing, because I mean, it's literally Trump's guy who's, in the charge of the investigation. What's that guy's name? The Indian guy? Fuck. Oh, Cash Patel. Cash Patel is in
Cash
charge of it.
Patel
So,
sounds like a fucking Italian guy or a fucking Jay.
yeah, he
It
does
doesn't.
have
It
a weird
doesn't not
vibe.
sound like an Indian. Hey, I could believe Kumar or like Kali or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. There's no fucking way. He's half Indian if he is.
He looks full. He's got weird eyes that wandering eyes. That's his
Also,
default.
he's dating a Israeli agent. You know that, right? A spy.
Yeah.
Like, it's so embarrassing. It's like, dude, like, she gets famous, right? She's not even that famous, right? But yet the media portrays her as that she's a fucking agent for Israel.
Yeah, from Assad.
She is the same
Uh,
thing for WWE with the owner, right, from Endeavor. He's a part of that
yeah,
too.
that's
That's
true.
why they complained about Invasion being a pay-per-view. That's what happens when you have people on the payroll like that. But Vince wanted the money. He wanted the quick money. That's on Vince. Look, that's Vince's fault that he lost his position and power.
Yeah.
If he didn't do that fucking 1950s questionable shit that back then it was questionable, but nobody said anything because men rule the fucking environment. Like, it
Yeah.
was an iron fist. Like, dude, the same thing happened with what's his name? The dude, what was his not Lionel Richie, Smokey Robinson. Smokey Robinson's almost 80 years old, and these maids are crying that they were abused. They were cheating on their husbands.
Yeah, that's true.
They were cheating on their husbands. What are they gonna say? Yeah, honey, I don't love you no more. No, they'll lie. Dude. We both know women. Most women in this society currently. I'm not gonna say in the future or in the past, right? But right now, they have always been opportunistic. Dude, the French women were a part of the fucking the socialist group in the 1940s by Hitler, right?
Yeah.
Like, they joined it because they wanted to be on the winning side.
Like I just seen a tweet today by some random broad that was like, when you're a grown up, financial dating, like dating for financial gain is your only option. And then like the first the so it's like girls saying that, dating by to only men that are successful so that they can be taken care of
That's
is
the plan.
is the grown and smart choice. And the first comment underneath it is like, I swear every day you broads come up with a new way to phrase prostitution.
Yeah, it is. That's what it
Like,
is. It's
oh, it's not
prostitution.
prostitution, it's financial dating.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
prostitution or leveraging potential prostitution.
And then like Takashi 69, like in his most recent interview, they asked him if he tricks on women or whatever, if he pays for pussy. And he's like, no, I don't pay for pussy. I invest in the pussy. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drink some more water. Hold on, dude.
I invest in the pussy. What'd he say? He's like, if I buy the BBL, the tits, the face, the lips, I'm not paying for pussy. I'm investing.
This is really smart from WWE, as these are two names that fans wanted to see wrestle Cena in 2025. And with Cena paying tribute to both men throughout 2025, it's understandable why they would want to play along. Unfortunately, it's highly unlikely that both men are involved in the tournament or Cena's final match in any capacity. In relation to Jericho, his AEW contract does
Oh
expire next
no.
month, but there would be a small turnaround for Jericho to return to
Did
WWE,
I
as
ash
he's
him this shit?
contractually available for the tournament itself. Now, with that being said, Jericho is likely WWE bound, and all signs point towards the wrestling legend appearing at the 2026 Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. When it comes to Edge, his AEW
I
contract is
did
far from
ash
up,
him
and
this
despite him
shit.
taking a break from
Fuck
AEW
me.
television, this was said to be due to his filming commitments, and he isn't planning on returning to WWE anytime soon. And WWE have even cheekily gone one step further by uploading the rivalry between Edge and John Cena on their WWE Vault channel, which is definitely interesting timing and does play into the idea that WWE are deliberately making this tease. And the likely names that fans can expect in the tournament haven't been reported, but based on WWE's positive working relationship with TNA, we can surely expect names such as Joe Hendry and potentially even former WWE World Champion
Oh
Dolph
shit,
Ziggler.
Joe
It's a very
Hendry.
sad situation for a released WWE star. Ridge Holland was released from WWE last month, and he made a number.
Hold on. They're gonna get into the Holland shit.
Yep.
But I want to play it from the other video because it's more updated about how everything that went down today.
Yeah, because Ridge Holland is fucked. He's
public comments related.
dude. He is fully
It is
blackballed by
statistic and
WWE,
upsetting to say the
dude.
very least.
Oh yeah,
According to
but did
Holland
you
on
know
Twitter,
that they're gonna have to finish paying for his surgery
being seriously injured.
and his
Lawsuit.
and his rehab, or they'll get sued.
Yeah, they have to. But that's the bare minimum they're going to do for him because he's basically done. He's never coming back to WWE. He injured Big E Langstrom. Remember that?
Oh, that's what he did?
Yeah, remember he gave him the belly to back suplex on SmackDown?
This is what your ear looks like. Filled
Oh
with
fuck!
wax.
I didn't know that's
Here's
what
a
Big E got
concept.
injured from. I thought it was he tried to do a
Just push
moonsault
the
or
wax
something.
in.
No. He
Now here's
gave him a
push.
belly to back
Gonna do?
suplex on the outside. Like, why the fuck would you do that?
Holy fuck! Belly to back to
What
the
is going on, guys?
outside.
It is
Yeah,
WrestleMania here.
sure. It's
Back
on
with
the
some more
on the
news.
fucking
Joining us
pads,
now
but
is
it's like,
the
dude,
wildest
you know
news
that's
stories
like
in the
cement,
division.
right? You land wrong, you're gonna feel it.
Damn. So he's been injured ever since then, or no?
Yeah, he's done. He's not wrestling no more because of that. Yeah.
No, not Big E. Holland.
No, Holland wrestled a couple appearances.
Yeah, because
He did
where did he get injured?
Well, he the first time he got injured in NXT, he dislocated his leg, and then recently he got on TNA he injured his leg again,
Oh, okay.
and then they just said fuck it, we're done. Because I honestly think that like Big E was just being polite because of the pandemic and shit.
Yeah.
But he's like, dude, it's been over 4 years. He can fuck off. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Big E told him to fire him. I wouldn't be surprised.
I was just trying to see where he got injured because I'm like, I wonder if somebody got receipts for Big E.
I bet you they did in the back. It didn't have to be in front of the crowd. It could have been them punching or kicking him in the balls and telling him, "You're a fucking retard." You know that? You are and he can't do anything. And if you try to fight back, we're gonna go to fucking Triple H and tell him to fire you right now, you piece of shit.
Was that his wrestling name, Rich Holland?
Yeah, his real name isn't Ridge Holland.
I don't ever remember seeing him fighting Big E. I must have fucking missed that.
It was in a tag match or a 6-man tag.
Oh, okay. Wait, what was the tag he was part of?
The Brawling Brutes with Sheamus and Pete Dunne. Or they called him Butch.
I do remember that.
So they were feuding with the New Day at the time. And he gave, like, I don't know why. Let's do a belly to back suplex outside. Why would you fucking do that?
Man, you know what? Like, I never want to like celebrate or kick anybody when they're down, but honestly, like, I wanted a Big E fucking solo title run so bad. So Rich Holland, eat shit.
Well, he did, but it was like it was very short lived. You know, it wasn't long enough. And I don't feel bad for Ridge Holland. Remember, they buried him at the WrestleMania commercial doing the parody of the 40-year-old virgin when he waxed his chest?
Yeah.
They were humiliating him. He knew that. He knew, like, dude, he was not going to get unscathed from that burial. Like, dude, you ended a former WWE champion's career on the spot on live television. You did it.
Yeah.
You can't walk away from that.
Oh, dude, you know how I said John Cena went to the Hart Foundation and they were taking pictures?
Yes.
They got a whole group picture and Tyson Kidd is standing up and everything, so he can walk now?
He can walk, but he can't wrestle.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Yeah.
the same thing happened with Samoa Joe. When Samoa Joe, like, dude, let's be real. The only reason why Samoa Joe got fired was because the Hart family people told him to get fired.
Yeah.
He got fired twice. The first time he got fired from the main roster, and then Triple H brought him back for NXT. And I think word got back from the Hart family members to Vince, and they told him, "No, fire him again. We don't want him. We don't want him to have a job here."
Yeah, it's so sad. It happened during a dark match, and it didn't even. It honestly didn't look like he did anything wrong. It was just like a freak accident, but fuck.
Yeah, but they're gonna blame Samoa Joe because they're not gonna say Tyson Kidd couldn't take the move right because that would make him the bad guy, right?
Yeah. But all right, let me press play on this. Here we go. Rich Holland. Yeah.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including WWE making this wrestler's life a living hell, and they're not happy. WWE fans have demanded change. WWE still making millions. Triple H is under fire for his comments. John Cena appears at the dungeon. A WWE name buries a new champion, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now let's do the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at WWE making this wrestler's life a living hell. Now, our top story today takes a look at the latest when it comes to Ridge Holland, and unfortunately, WWE are making things even worse.
Man, I don't remember this guy at all.
Earlier this week, Holland took to his social media pages to
Oh,
state
here we
that
go.
due to his ongoing contractual issues with WWE, he's unable.
I never thought I'd be able to pay my mortgage. I feel like I've just been hung out to dry after getting injured, working for another company on behalf of WWE. Add to that my contract not being renewed, knowing that I wouldn't be able to wrestle for 7 months. This is brutal. Yes, they are taking care of the surgery and physical therapy, but let's be honest, that's the bare minimum after what we sacrifice for the company. Plus the possibility of having to get my neck fused too. Talk about getting totally fucked. I don't know.
To pay his mortgage. Now, for those unaware, Holland was released by WWE whilst injured, and this is controversial because Holland is said to be out for an extended period of time, meaning he can't possibly work. To make
Oh shit.
With Fast Signs, see the visual possibility in your business. With signs and graphics, you can save anything.
To make things even worse, Fightful Select reported that WWE has decided to outright punish Holland for his social media comments. According to the report, WWE have now terminated his contract even earlier than initially expected, as they're considering his comments to be a breach of contract. Things got worse for Ridge Holland, aka Luke Menzies. Fightful Select confirmed with WWE sources that Menzies' WWE deal has been terminated early. The word within WWE was that they considered some of his recent posts a breach, and a call was made to release him from his deal early. The deal was originally set to go until mid-November, at which he'd be paid. It was strongly suggested that he won't be paid for the remaining period. Now, it was also noted that whilst WWE are still going to pay for his surgery and rehab, if they decided to rescind this offer, they are going to open themselves up to legal action. Menzies sustained an injury on September 27th that had him sidelined until well into 2026 and unable to wrestle. Holland was released within 7 months of recovery remaining, something that was almost never a practice in WWE until the last year or so. Menzies has said that he was not paid additionally for the TNA appearance. It was noted that WWE is to continue providing his rehab, but they would almost certainly open themselves up to legal action if they didn't. Now, it seems that WWE really weren't happy being painted in a bad light by talking about his financial struggles. According to the Wrestling Observer, in your deal, you're not supposed to talk badly about the company in public, and so they felt that they now have the right to fire him. It's going to cost him. It'll either be 1 week's pay or 2 weeks' pay because he wasn't getting paid beyond November 14th anyway. They didn't need to do it. I guess they felt that however you want to look at it, they wanted to send a message to everybody out there that if you say anything bad, you could be cut. And that's what happened.
He was already cut. It doesn't matter.
That he should have known from last year that the
So what do you think? What do you think his options are? Heal up and then go to Japan?
Yeah, Japan or is he gonna go to AEW or fucking Mexico to CMLL?
ROH. Oh wait, no, is
Yeah.
ROH owned by
Yeah, it's owned.
WWE?
No, it's owned by AEW, so he can go to ROH as well if he wanted to.
Yeah, I mean
That's
it's
what
pretty
Ronda.
much
That's what
yeah.
Ronda Rousey is. That's
Yeah,
what.
she was in the news too recently saying something. Fuck, who did she trash? She trashed somebody. Fuck, I forget. Was it Triple H? Maybe.
way everything went down that he probably wasn't going to be under WWE much longer either way, and he was getting paid through the end of that WWE deal. Their feeling is as well, when you know that this is happening, you should adjust your finances and everything like that. At the end of the day, I may lose my mortgage. They weren't happy he said that. WWE are quite rightly being called out for this, and it seems that WWE are really trying to make an example out of their former star.
So basically, he should be able to make the podcasting circuit and scrounge up the last little bit of money that's going to be available to him, and then he's going to have to tough it out until he's fucking healed up.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do shoot interviews or podcasts, like paid interviews.
Yeah, and then after that money will dry up quick, and he's going to disappear for a while.
Yeah, and it's sad, but like, dude, he already had problems with WWE. I don't know why he decided I'm gonna talk shit about WWE. I think he just didn't care anymore. He knew he wasn't gonna go back to WWE ever again.
Yeah, fuck. So you don't think there's any possibility that Big E will ever come back?
I would want to believe that, but it's almost like me and what's her fucking name? What is the Mia Yim? Me and Mia Yim fucking each other in private. You know that if
Jesus.
that's possible, look, I'm just saying, and if because her and what's her name? What's the name of that dude? That fat dude with the gray hair. He
I
talks
don't
like
know.
a preacher. You know what I'm talking about. That was her husband. They're not together, dude. Like that's not a relationship.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is that I never thought Edge would come back. I thought he was for sure done. He's been back.
Look, if Big E comes back, he's gonna be 50 years old, man.
Oh fuck, he's really that old already?
Dude, he's like 40, man. He ain't young.
Oh, yeah, but he might come back when he's 42.
Look, he's gonna be in his late 40s or early if he does come back, aka he uses steroids and basically stem cells and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
If he comes back, he's gonna be really old. He's not gonna be a spring chicken, and he might lose a step or two.
And I don't think he really does that good on reality TV either. Like for some reason his character doesn't translate proper to that, cuz I remember he was on that Natalia and Tyson Kidd whatever reality show that was.
I think it was Total Divas, man.
Yeah, they had like a hot tub scene where they set him up with one of Natty's sisters, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so cringe and creepy.
Yeah, it was.
It was like he was there specifically to like hunt down thick white women. It's like the perspective they were painting it as, and I was like, bro, this is cringe.
Yeah, it's to humiliate him, man.
It's like he was like a whale hunter.
Yeah, like oh, he's a black guy. He hunts BBWs. So let's go and fucking do that.
All right, let me finish this.
Don't want any more bad mouthing from other WWE stars, but all Holland did was state that due to being released, he was unable to pay his mortgage. He didn't exactly bury the company. Holland has been urged extensively.
You don't have to say that. You just have to allude to it heavily.
Are certainly pushing legal boundaries.
That's all they have to do is imply it.
TKO was pushing legal boundaries that might get them fucked over.
Well, dude did the same thing with Andrade, remember?
Practices are certainly pushing legal boundaries. Next up is WWE thriving.
What did they do with Andrade?
And remember, Andrade, he got fired from the company because of drug problems that weren't publicly stated.
Oh yeah.
And then he went to AEW, and then they literally told him he couldn't go to AEW, even though he was like released from the company.
Oh.
Like they were threatening him, saying we're gonna have you not work for a year. It's like, you can't fucking do that. If you don't pay him money, you can't fucking do that. To stay home and do nothing.
Yeah.
You have to give him thousands of dollars. You can't just give him like $100 in like a month he ain't gonna be able to survive on that shit. He has to pay his rent or mortgage. So yeah, the WWE or TKO, we should say, they are on a fucking thin line when it comes to justifying shit that they think is right and wrong.
Yeah, and they gotta be careful because they're publicly traded. They're looking to get in some fucking trouble.
I think they're private now, are they? I didn't think they were
Oh, they went
publicly.
private now?
I think they went private, man. I don't think they're a publicly traded company. Maybe
I
they're.
thought they just had a recent showing with The Rock and everything, how their stocks were going up. Didn't Rock just do a press conference, I thought?
I think for certain things it's public, and for certain things it's private.
But look, you were right. Saturday, December 13th. I can't believe they're doing this. The only way to see John Cena's last match is on Peacock. Fuck's sakes.
Yeah, so it's basically a pay-per-view event without calling it that. It's not even on NBC, dude. It's on Peacock.
Man, main event, 7:30.
Well, I guess this would be the first Saturday night's main event to actually be a pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's see. Here we go. They're about the TKO guys about to defend the ticket prices.
On the year. Next up, WWE defends ticket prices. The WWE president Nick Khan spoke at the earnings call yesterday, and one of the things he discussed was WWE's ticket pricing model. We all know that WWE continue to increase ticket prices on a monthly basis, and based on what Khan said, WWE feel justified in doing this because ticket prices reflect the active marketplace. It's both PLEs and weekly events pricing and capacity. Capacity continues to be very high. We've increased prices appropriately with the marketplace. That's for the PLEs, Raw, SmackDown, Saturday Night's main event, and any.
Fuck.
An MSC cruise isn't just a vacation, it's a holiday with European style.
And American comfort.
Tiny drinks,
Ginormous drinks.
football.
Football.
I might give them a chance. It's
Another
carnivals.
ticketed program that WWE
Carnival
does,
cruises
we
are
remain
starting
bullish
to
on it.
turn
A
into
couple of
like
years ago, when
Jet 2
TKO showed up,
holidays.
one of the first things we collectively did was reduce the
Man, bullish Tiki. One of the first things we collectively did was reduce the non-televised live events,
Which was stupid. That was dumb.
which created more scarcity in the marketplace for our televised events. And our continued international expansion only furthered that.
Basically, he's saying we limited house shows so that way we can make the televisions and the pay-per-views important. Yeah,
Which is dumb.
that's
Very
stupid.
dumb.
non-televised live events, which created more scarcity in the marketplace for our televised events, and our continued international expansion only furthered that. Khan would then state that due to the European tour in January, tickets are more sacred in the US, which in turn increases demand. So even in January, you'll see us on the European tour for Raw and SmackDown leading into Royal Rumble, which will take place in Saudi Arabia. Tickets already on fire for that event, and it creates more scarcity in the US.
Want to go with Saudi for the Rumble?
Fuck no.
I wonder if you could smoke trees over there or not.
I don't know. Look, unless I can legally marry like 6 women over there, I don't see myself, really want to be interested. Like, dude, that's too expensive, man. I'm not even including the tickets to go there. I'm including the plane ticket, a hotel, all the shit that you have to accommodate yourself with. That's
What
too
the
much
heck?
money, dude.
I just dropped something. I don't even know what it was.
Oh, I hope it's not a fucking weed bud.
But it sounded metal. I'm not seeing anything metal. What the fuck? Alright, fuck. Royal Rumble on Saudi. You think the Great Khali's gonna come out?
No,
What? That's a missed opportunity.
he's
Punjabi, I know.
United States, which is a good thing in terms of our overall gauge. And these are kind of worrying comments from Khan, and it'll be interesting to know if WWE and TKO plan on reducing ticket prices if the shows fail to draw in big crowds. But fans have demanded change. And last week's SmackDown received widespread criticism from fans, and when it surfaced that the arena was half empty, there were a lot of question marks regarding the future of the show. WWE has delivered a subpar SmackDown product for the best part of a year, and it's finally catching up to them. Granted, the show took place on Halloween, but it's not like the show has been well attended or has been popular with fans in 2025 before this specific occasion. The show on Friday drew in a total of 930.
Oh, so that's the views everybody's complaining about. Well, yeah. You know what? I'm willing to give SmackDown a pass on this. I don't think they're gonna improve very much, but I'm willing to give them a pass because yes, it was Halloween. 90% of the population is out and about on Halloween.
They said the World Series was a thing too.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's when the Dodgers were playing too, right?
2025 before this specific occasion. The show on Friday drew in a total of 933,000 viewers, which just so happened to be the lowest rating for the show ever outside of an FS1 special. This is horrendous news for WWE and should hopefully be the wake-up call they need. The show...
Wow. So what? Like, I guess SmackDown could be on the chopping block right now, right? But the thing about the problem they're facing is that the roster is absolutely bloated. It's bloated so much that people just fucking spend their careers not wrestling, lost in the shuffle. And now SmackDown is on the chopping block. Which will only lead to Raw being bloated.
Absolutely.
What the fuck are they gonna do? Remember Don Tony always used to talk about the bus flip? It kind of came, but it was like a half. It was like a half bus flip. I don't know. I think they need the bus flip, man. They got to cut back the roster to like like the Street Fighter fucking select your fighter screen, like the first 2 games. That's it. A stable of like 15 to 20. That's it.
So no Royal Rumble then.
Oh yeah, that's true. But no, because a lot of Royal Rumble are like one night and done, right? Returns and special guests.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that anymore from what I've heard. They're not going to have guests for the Saudi Arabian Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Travis Scott ruined it. Or not. He gets blamed though. But yeah, I'm probably gonna, let's see. Yeah, 2 hours and 17 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably we'll end the stream by like 11. That should be a decent amount of time because then I'll have enough time to get to sleep for work.
Yeah, that's 11 o'clock is the sweet spot. Absolutely.
Yeah. WWE turn. So fuck.
Isn't
SmackDown.
interesting? They're no compelling characters, and they made the face of the company, that being WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, one of the most lifeless and dull characters in the entire company. The show really needs a hard reset, and this goes beyond a WWE draft. Whilst a draft would certainly shake things up in terms of talent distribution, there needs to be a vast overhaul when it comes to the creative output of the show. New names need to be brought in to write the show, as the show can't possibly continue down this path. WWE also evidently, based on Nick Khan's comments, have no desire to reduce ticket prices, so they're expecting fans to part with substantial amounts of
They're
money for a
fucking
show
idiots.
that isn't even good and isn't even delivering what fans want to see. WWE fans have taken their social media and have pleaded with WWE to take the SmackDown product seriously, and even head former writer of WWE Vince Russo has chimed in and has directly blamed Triple H.
Oh, that's the Vince Russo guy. And what did you tell me on in Discord about Russo? Let the people know.
Oh, he's joined Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Yeah. Past 2025,
He's
huh?
down with the clowns.
Yeah. Whoop whoop. Russo will be saying woot woots anytime now.
Well, and not only that, but he lied about retiring from wrestling at 65, so that's not going to happen.
Russo's gonna come out in a fucking sleeveless tank top, and he's gonna have the Hatchet Man Juggalo tattoo on his arm.
No, he's also gonna have the face paint, and he's gonna come out with a Pope hat, riding the Pope-mobile from WCW. Remember that?
Yeah. Just imagine a Russo flavored Fago. Yeah. What would Russo flavored Fago even taste like?
I don't know what that even is. I don't know what Fago is.
You don't know what Fago is?
I
Oh man,
might. What is
that's the
Fago?
That's the Juggalo trademark. The Fago flavored soda. That's their gimmick. They
Okay, they had
invented their own
okay, I remember
soda.
they had a soda, but I just didn't remember, dude.
Yeah, that's
I'm
all
not
Juggalos drink is Fago. It's their soda that they made. Their soda company.
okay because I remember it now. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck is a Fago? Then
Like when
you
you
pull
think
up
about
the
Juggalos, you think about hatchets, clown
yeah,
face paint,
yeah, hatchets, yeah.
and Fago soda. Those are the three things.
Well, also pro wrestling. Well, four if you count pro wrestling,
Yeah.
because GCW. Because remember, the the gang they were pro wrestlers, right? They were in WCW, WWF,
Yeah.
ECW, TNA, ROH during the first show.
I want to start checking and doing my homework on this one promotion. It started by a rapper that was signed to Eminem Shady Records. I always forget its name, but they're very small, and I don't want to get like copyrighted and stuff. But I think I want to start checking them out. What's the rapper's name? It's like Fly God or something like that. You
Maybe.
know the federation I'm talking about?
I don't know, dude. I know that Master P owns Glory, Glory Championship Wrestling, or
Yeah, yeah, it's like their rival company is the one I'm thinking about, and they don't have very much talent, but their flagship guy is like just this big hulking brute. He kind of is like got a Drew McIntyre style build,
Mhm.
and they've been taking him to like all the other federations. He's been making appearances and like I don't know, all the other indie feds. He's been guest spotting. Fuck, I gotta think of the Fed name, but yeah, we gotta look into that Fly God from the rap group that was signed to Eminem, the trio. They were called fuck, I don't know. They got Benny the Butcher, Fly God. Oh, KingStyle just dropped out. Let me just I'll keep
For
playing this.
SmackDown's misfortunes. Though that's probably not a surprise, as Vince Russo has a big vendetta against WWE. But Triple H has come
The return of KingStyle. Yeah.
you ever drink these beers? That's tried it. It's pretty good.
A superior smooth taste worth playing.
Where is it?
You ever tried those beers?
Michelob Ultra?
Yeah, I tried it.
No, but you know what? We got this queer guy in the comics community. They call him Jay Dollar. I call him Gay Dollar. But that's all he drinks is the Michelob Ultra Light because it's got like 2 calories in it. We make fun of him so bad for drinking those. That's how
Yeah,
drink.
I drink beer, any type of beer, doesn't matter. Even White Claw or whatever the fuck. I don't care.
I mean, I think my taste buds are literally at that stage too, at the I don't care stage, but it's still
I
some things that I cringe at, like Steel Reserve and
I tried Smirnoff, you know.
oh, I drank those.
Fucking
You know, wasn't that
the
a
ones that have fruits in it, like the grape soda or watermelon.
yeah?
Fucking good.
Uh, Mike's Hard Lemonade took a stab at that lane
Mike's
too.
Hard. Yeah, I've tried Mike's Hard Lemonade and I tried Twisted Tea. That's fucking good too.
But wasn't that a thing like a few years ago? Wasn't Flair and all them doing that to people? Like, if if they made you look at something, you had to get down on one knee and chug a Smirnoff. It's like a
I,
humiliation thing.
maybe.
What
And
was it called? It was
didn't
literally
didn't
a name.
Flair had like an LSD energy drink, like mushroom energy? I'm not even joking. I think he did.
I don't know. I believe it. He probably saw everything Mike Tyson was getting endorsed. He's like, I gotta try this.
Hey, I don't blame Ric Flair, but again, he's whoring himself out, man.
But what was it
Oh,
called when you were? Oh, was it called getting iced? Everybody was doing it at the bar, humiliating each other, making you drink the Smirnoff that only has like 4% alcohol in it. It's like they come in bottles like Bud Light with the red cap.
mhm.
If you got busted, like Flair, there's literal tons of videos out there. Flair in a suit, laughing his ass off, and some schmuck will be on in front of him on one knee, and he hands them a Smirnoff, and they gotta chug it. If you can't chug a Smirnoff, you might be a B-ish.
Yeah, my thing is I drink almost any type of alcohol as long as it's not like I try not to drink the heavy shit like tequila or like real heavy vodka because you don't want to black out. I don't want to get arrested, you know? Like
Well, being that we
but
both have a little bit of Dominican in us,
I'm
I can
just
think
saying,
I can think of a drink that'll
oh
that
god.
most people would not want to try because it comes from the roots. You know what I'm talking about? The roots of a
Mm.
tree.
Ooh, I think I have an idea what it could be. Yeah.
Mama Juana, the drink of our homeland.
Jesus.
It tastes like fucking cough syrup, but it fucks you up. I think it's
Yeah.
like a fucking some kind of like dried up wine, tree root, and like something fortified whiskey, maybe, or no, fortified brandy. I think.
It's probably that's what it is. But like, dude, I have to be careful like certain alcohols like that because I don't want to black out and get arrested for something I don't remember doing.
And bro, the airports have been fucked up like since the 9/11 laws, so you aren't even allowed to bring it. Like you're not allowed to bring it back on the plane with you made. You can only bring the bottles with the dry roots, and then you got to make it yourself when you get back to the States. So when people like are able to sneak that shit in, ooh.
Yeah, don't taste the same.
But that and like a lot of Dominicans I know that are like me, they drink the E&J brandy. But if you're like a real Dominican, there's another one called like Brugal or something that they all drink. Brugal. I can't stand the taste of it though.
Hmm. You ever drank Chinese beer before?
Yeah. What's that one called? Yinling.
Yeah, Yinling. That dude, that shit's good.
Yeah, I'll take a Yinling any day. Like that and what's the other imported one that kind of tastes like dirt, but I like Heineken. Heineken and Yinglings.
I drank Heineken. I'm not a big fan of Heineken. I'd rather drink a Corona than a Heineken, but you know that's just
Oh
me.
yeah, that's true. I choose Corona with limes over Heineken, but yeah, I went through a little phase where like I didn't want to drink fucking Bud Light or Bud Platinum all the time, so I was like, no, just give me anything imported you got, and it was usually Yinling, sometimes Heine's though.
Yeah, because here's dude, the Chinese know how to make their beers and shit. Like you
Yeah,
think,
sake.
oh, yeah, even sake. Like Asian alcohol is pretty good,
Yeah.
but you got to be careful. You don't want to drink too much of it either, because again, like you consume too much, you might black out from that, and that's not
Fuck,
good
what's
for
this
you, man.
one beard in my butt? Oh, those are the ones my roommate used to be really into when I was in college. I mean, I like them every now and then, but it's just like they like you know how when you eat too much like pasta or something, like too many carbs, and you
Hmm.
kind of have that little crash out a little bit
Hmm.
later. Like that's what Guinness used to do to me. It was just like too much. I mean, it was good, but it's just like I don't know, something about Guinness beer is like you know you're drinking too much.
Dude, if I ever drink Guinness, I'm gonna have to eat like a big ass fucking meal with it because that will fuck you up. If
Yeah, I mean it's yeah, they get you like when I get to like number 5, I'm like, yeah.
like I
But
don't, I would drink a Guinness, but I'm like I can't. I have to eat something with it, or else I'm gonna get super fucking wasted.
yeah.
And you don't, you especially like Guinness, like that's strong beer. That's strong British beer. You gotta be
Is it
careful with
British?
that. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is British.
Yeah, I
It's
think so.
like I don't know if it's from Scotland or whatever, but it's from the UK.
Yeah,
But
and
it
there's Canadian beers I like too. They got more alcohol in our beer. Like I like Molson's and Labatt Blue. Ooh.
Labatt Blue.
Yeah, it almost tastes like soda sometimes. That's why I like it.
That's pretty cool though. I like that. You'd think that that'd be like a weird cringe thing. Oh, it tastes like soda. No, that's awesome, dude. Why wouldn't you want carbonated soda like beer?
Yeah, it's not even really like carbonated, but it's like it's got like that Pepsi taste to it. Like when you get to like 2 or 3, you like, am I drinking soda? It's fucking fire.
Because, dude, I'd love to drink like a real root beer, like an
Yeah,
actual beer that tastes like, root beer, just
yeah.
actually get drunk off of that shit.
Yinling kind of tastes like that sometimes.
Yeah,
It's got
'cause
like that Dr. Pepper or root beer kind of flair to it.
yeah, and then I also want to actually have rum raisin, like an actual, like, like the ice cream flavor rum raisin, but
Yeah.
actually have alcohol in it that could get you buzzed/drunk.
And I haven't drank in forever. I've just been smoking, but yeah, it's that time of the year where you got to break out the eggnog and the brandy. That's the drink of choice around this time for me.
Dude, I
Egg-
remember I remember I was in New York like many years ago, and I was celebrating my teacher's birthday because it was my martial arts teacher, who's a Shaolin monk, by the way, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah, his name's Xiao Ming. So I was at his party and somebody left like a cup of drink out, and I'm like, wait a minute, whose drink is this? And I was telling him, hey, do you know whose drink this is? He's told me, hey, drink it. I'm like, I didn't want to be rude, right?
Yeah.
He's my teacher, right? What am I gonna tell him no on his fucking birthday even? No.
Yeah.
So I drank it.
Oh, you
And
got roofied.
boy, I got fucking hammered. I don't know what the fuck I drunk. It was either I don't know, it could have been vodka. It was clear. It was a clear liquor.
Oh, you drank that baby oil.
It wasn't get the fuck out. It wasn't baby oil. It was like it was fucking maybe gin, right? It could have been gin.
Oh, yeah.
So I drank because it was clear. It was either vodka or gin, and I drunk it, and I was like fucked up, man. I was like fucking spinning, and I was like laughing my ass off.
Dude, like oddly enough, like back in the day when Snoop Dogg's like had that song Gin and Juice or whatever, like
Mhm.
it was even way after that when I was drinking, but like they literally had it like mixed together in all the liquor stores that already came together. It was literally called Gin and Juice. But like once I hit college when I was like 18, 19, uh Wiz Khalifa was like popping off big, and he was a big connoisseur of what's that one gin called? Oh, Sapphire? Is it Sapphire? Yeah. Sapphire gin, maybe? It comes in like a blue bottle. Oh my god, that is the first time that I ever like liked a gin. But then I found out how much it whoops your ass, how strong it is. But whatever that gin that fucking Wiz Khalifa was championing, that was fucking good. Was not Sapphire, didn't that start with a B? Oh, Bombay gin. Might have even been Bombay Sapphire.
Mm,
Yeah, that shit is good, bro. Drink some of that gin.
wow.
All right, let's finish this off because then I gotta end it. Got like 3 minutes. Triple H under fire. What did he say this time?
Has come under fire for his comments. Triple H has once again come under fire for his recent comments, as at the recent All In Summit, the gamer claimed that once a wrestler departs WWE, they're well suited to do anything in life. When you leave WWE, whether you've been there for a long time or at any level of success, you're so well suited to just about anything in life. I truly feel for a lot of people, it's sometimes less about all the things you know and how good you are at them as a charisma to get people to listen to you. If you put the right people around you, you can have all the things you need, but people will follow that leadership. Fans on X have been mocking these comments, as again saying this as one of their former main roster stars is unable to pay their mortgage is rather telling. Next up, John Cena appears
Yeah,
at
that's
the
basically
dungeon.
what it
John Cena
is.
made a special appearance at the Heart Dungeon
See,
yesterday
look,
to help
there's
fans.
Tyson Kidd. But maybe John Cena's helping him stand up or something because he
Can I
looked
just tell
awkward.
you, is it me or does he look like he's wearing girls' makeup? He looked
I
like a woman in that photo, dude. What the fuck?
I just feel bad. It feels like he's being like propped up. Like there's some like marionette strings that we're not seeing.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck, that feels bad, man. Damn, Samoa Joe's gotta see that picture and feel some kind of way. Like fuck, I crippled the dude.
I don't know how many times Samoa Joe has to apologize to Tyson Kidd for the rest of his life, like
Oh, and
until
there's
it's
Luke
over.
Harper's. There's Luke Harper's son right there. I think, or not son, but nephew. Is it? Or no, maybe it is his son. I think that's him right there.
Yeah.
I think. Let's see if I. So any of these guys could possibly break out and be a future talent. Like who's
Can
this?
I, serious question? Would you, if Seth Rollins let you wrestle in his school for free, would you join?
Yeah.
You would, even though he fucking can't teach for shit and he injured people and crippled people.
Dude, if it's free, yeah, me and you are definitely going. Then we're gonna have our match.
Oh god, dude. I hope to God I don't fucking pull a
You
Seth Rollins on you.
gotta be
And
easy on my neck till I figure
yeah,
out what's going on.
and then I do the fucking buckle bomb like Sting style to you.
Fuck you. I'll fucking shoot, go into business for myself.
We'll
I'll
blame
throw
our
you in that
fucking teacher.
corner.
We'll
I'll
blame
hit you
our
with a stink
teacher.
face, bitch.
Blame our teacher, Seth Rollins, because that's what he fucking did. I'm just
Yeah,
learning
Seth's
by
gonna be like, "What
example.
the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Stink face, bitch."
Fuck you.
Rhea Ripley.
I'm gonna give you the fucking Bronco Buster.
Yeah, right. I'll bite your dick off. You even try that shit
And
on me.
I'll gouge your eyes out when you fucking did that.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm going to distract the referee. I'm gonna have one of my whores in the audience flash her titties at him, and while the ref is busy checking out her breastises, I'm going to remove a foreign object from the inside of my tights. And you think I'm gonna hit you with the foreign object, but I'm not. When the ref turns around, I'm gonna throw the foreign object at you, and you will inadvertently catch foreign object, and I will Eddie Guerrero and get you disqualified. Yeah.
You know, in WCW, they called the foreign object an international object. I'm not even fucking joking when I
What?
said
Really?
yes. They
No.
couldn't call it a foreign object because
Why?
that was offensive to foreign people.
Jesus Christ.
So they called it whenever they brought a weapon,
Oh,
they called
you
it an
know,
international object. Yes.
you can't offend foreign people, but they can put Viagra on a pole and do a match.
And have Judy Bagwell win the tag team titles and be on a forklift. Yeah.
These people, you know what I'm saying? These people. What do you
Help
mean,
train
these
young
people?
stars. Cena was invited by Natalia and Tyson Kidd, and amongst the names that decided to attend the training sessions included Ilya Dragunov, B-Fab, Angelo Dawkins, and Maxine Dupree. Cena was
You
also
want to
seen
bet that
taking a
this is in
picture
the
with none
US?
other than
There he is.
Yeah.
There's little Brody Lee.
That's in the US. That is not in Canada.
Holy shit, but also look how tall he already is.
Yeah, his
He's not
dad
even
was huge, dude.
not
Like, so,
even done yet. He's already up to Cena's neck. Holy
dude,
fuck.
he's gonna be huge when he gets in his 20s. He's gonna be fucking as tall as his dad.
Yeah. And that's crazy that he's going to the dungeon. Like, good on him.
Well, he's being trained by Cody Rhodes too, but Cody can't train him all the time. He's too busy with
Yeah.
with work. He's too
Fuck.
busy being
I
WWE
wonder if
champion.
I don't know. Who knows if Vince will even be around once his kid's ready, but I hope he doesn't do the whole sins of the father thing. You know,
Oh,
since
definitely. Oh
put
no,
that
he would.
on him.
He hates.
I
He
know, that
does.
piece of shit.
He
I
does
know he
not like.
would,
He does not like Luke Harper.
but
He does not like Luke Harper.
he should never do that kind of thing, but I know what happens. Fuck. He might be fucked because those promos were they were hilarious, bro. That was the first time I thought Luke Harper was breaking out, and I remember at the time we talked about it. Like you were like, "Oh, he's salty and everything," but man, he had balls on him for once, you know.
He would have never came back to WWE unless
Ever.
they sold it by the time Vince left the company. He would have
Yeah.
never came back because they'll take that personally unless they wanted to bury him like Rusev. Remember when they made Rusev a cuck? That would be the
Yeah.
only way they'll bring him back in the company just to embarrass him.
Yeah. We should try playing those promos, but that fucking sucks that they copyright everything. That's why if I had an audience on Rumble, we'd do all our streams there. You can do anything you want on Rumble. You
Yeah,
can watch fucking movies. Isn't that crazy?
isn't that is insane?
It's like, how do they not have this unlocked then yet? They
You
should
know,
have stole it
you
from
know,
you.
you have to, you know, people would have to. They would have to bang the female referee to not get copyrighted. I don't even remember her fucking name.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
You know what was her name? The female referee in AEW, the only one.
I don't know. Wait, she controls the YouTubes?
She's
Oh, the
she
AEW.
uses a fake alias to copyright people for AEW.
Mm. All right, let me press play on this because I really gotta get going.
Yeah, I'm getting
Brody Lee
tired.
Jr.,
too, man.
aka Luke Harper's son, which is absolutely lovely to see. As Cena faced Harper a number of times in the ring. Cena's delivered a number of these types of appearances.
Whoa, who's that?
He appeared at the WWE PC
I'm trying
as
to
a guest
remember
coach.
who
It's
this
been
is.
speculated that Cena may be lining up a
I
guest
don't know who that
coaching job
is.
in WWE.
Girl's fucking hot. Oh Lord.
Wait, I think she looks.
as a guest coach.
I think that's
It's been
Tiffany
speculated that Cena
Stratton.
may be lining up a guest coaching
Oh,
job
okay.
in WWE, as he's admitted that he's
It's just
still
she has
around
longer
WWE
hair in
some
that
capacity
photo.
when he retires next month.
Look at that
It will be
suit.
the perfect way for the WWE
Pinstripes.
to give back to the company. Next up.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, come on, YouTube. We're almost done. Out of here. All right, what does this one
I thought
say?
Adobe died.
No, you know what the conspiracy theory is about Adobe?
A key WWE buries a new champion.
You know how it's like a.
Conan works for AAA's
Oh, why can't I hear? I can't hear. Hold on. What's going on?
He exclusively
Oh, there we go. It's back.
AAA being owned by
But no, the conspiracy theory with Adobe really quick was how the public doesn't get technology unless like the government's had it for a decade or so before, you know.
Of
They'll start
course.
throwing it out little by little. They're saying Adobe has had AI. They're the ones that had all this
Yeah.
AI shit forever. So I think
Yeah,
there's
that's what Photoshop or Video Shop is. It's AI, dude.
yeah.
That's all it is. They never called it that officially, but that's what it is. For Hollywood movies, video shopping or photoshopping, editing. What do you think that is? CGI.
All the stuff we got right now where people are able to make their own independent movies using AI, make their own music.
They had this shit
They
for
said Adobe's
decades.
been sitting on it forever. How
Yeah,
the
I
fuck
believe
were
it.
they that smart back then? Like, doesn't
Dude,
even make sense. I think honestly, it all might be a cover up for like technology that like we stumbled upon.
Yeah, like dude, when Brandon Lee died, right?
The
That's when
leaps in technology don't even make sense, brother.
Yeah, they were testing that shit back then for movies. They had that technology back then in the 90s. It's like almost 40 years ago, dude.
Mm-hmm. That's scary, right?
Yeah.
What are they sitting on right now that 40 years from now? Holy fuck.
Dude, you know that movie where you look at dreams or you look at daydreams or videos? Remember that movie? Where people can record people's like activities and they can
Oh yeah, that was a premise for a movie. Like, yeah, they would come in and like they would get paid for being volunteers and they would record all their fucking.
Yeah, dude, if that movie was raunchy as fuck, it'd be basically mostly nothing but porno movies. It'd be people doing like literally amateur porn just so people can get off on fucking a hot chick or a hot dude or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude,
I've seen
dangerous.
funny videos on, you know, like TikTok or YouTube shorts. I can never tell if it's fucking a sketch or real, but there's been a few like where people get caught like playing those new VR games and they're like pretending to like eat the, you know, fellatio girl and stuff like this. I wonder if there is shit like that.
I'm pretty sure that technology is real.
Right?
It has to be because think about it, Neuralink, right? You feel like like pleasure for and sensations. That stuff is real. They just can't come out and say that because technically that would be considered a sex toy, and sex toy isn't family friendly or consumer public.
We're like the kids that are playing VR even buying these porn games because like they're not on Steam or like Oculus or like I don't get it. It's got to be like some other like sites out there.
It has to be.
I'm
especially
not
the
getting into
Japanese.
that
The
shit.
the Japanese, dude, they're the kings of hentai shit. Like all that porn. Like I said, dude, that's insane. Like if I had to start doing voiceover work, dubbing shit like that as a foot in the door, because a lot of famous voice actors in the anime community did that.
That's
Dan
fucking
Green,
gay. That's like having to have gay sex in the porn industry.
no,
Dang.
yaoi is gay. I would never do yaoi. I do
No, but I'm
just
saying
straight.
like if you have to like fucking dub over a fucking a porno anime, that's almost the equivalent of having to do gay sex to make it as a
No,
porn
it's not.
star.
If it was a gay porno, if it was a
That's how they're
gay,
hazing you guys.
get the fuck out of here with that. If it was an actual gay yaoi thing, yeah, I would agree with you 100%. It's not. If I'm doing straight hentai, it's not gay. It'd be weird, but that's like the woman who played Hinata in Naruto, that was her first job, was doing hentai OVAs.
Oh, I know Hinata. She's the blind one, right?
Yeah, Stephanie Shea. Her name is Stephanie Shea, and she was the bleach chick, the one that marries Ichigo Inoue.
Oh yeah,
Her
yeah.
name she did hentai. Her first works were hentai under aliases or not credited.
That's what
Dan
I'm
Green.
saying. Like, I know you're all about the anime and stuff,
Mhm.
but like one of my mission statements and plight as of late is reminding all the mangaka. I was like the weebs, anime and manga. You've had a nice run, but your time is up. We're taking our shit back. This thing of ours. The West is supreme. We will remind you that the West is superior, and comic books will rise again. That's what I've been saying. And it's just like weird that like Japan has this weird little degenerate sexual degeneracy in their culture that's like widely accepted. So then when it comes over here to the West, it clashes so hard with Western, like conservative and Christian values. It's like almost feels like, how are you guys allowed to have this in your country and all your media that kids see? Like hentai is fucking like tentacle fucking hardcore porn. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that a thing in your culture? Where did it come from? Were you weirdos fucking octopi, octopuses back in the day, and like you making love to squids? Like, what are you doing? Face fucking squids till they ink? Uh, I like, how is that you? And it's accepted, and it's just part of their way of life. It's not seen as bad, but then when it comes over here, it's like, bruh, I don't want anything to do with you anime weaves and your degeneracy. You know, 'cause most of the stuff is like underage, like looking students and schoolgirl characters. It's like, I don't know, are the Japanese? I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I'm going to say this. This is a big conspiracy theory, but it most likely is true. When World War II happened, they got basically castrated spiritually and metaphorically by the Americans. If you notice, right, Germany, Brazil, and I say Brazil because they were associated with the fucking, Nazi party, right?
Yeah.
Because remember, World War II, a lot of the Germans went to South America, including Brazil and other parts.
Yeah, Argentina,
So think about it.
Ecuador.
And what do those three countries have in common? They have scat porn fetish / piss porn fetish. Like basically like the
Wait,
worst shit.
who?
Germany, Brazil, and Japan.
Wait, Brazil has scat and piss porn fetish?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they do. And I'm not fond of that whatsoever. It's disgusting. But they love it for whatever reason.
I didn't know that about Brazil. Now I'm on to you, Brazil.
Well, the famous videos, Two Girls, One Cup. That was a fucking scat porn.
Oh, you're right. But was that German or Brazilian?
Brazilian.
Really?
Yes.
Fuck, I'm having Mandela effect. I swear the girl that had like auburn reddish hair, wasn't she German?
No, there's Brazilians that have red hair, dude. Like you don't have to be
Damn. The Germans went everywhere,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
I'm just saying, dude. Like people think, oh no, they only stayed in Germany. Don Francisco is German.
Yeah,
He lives in Chile, but he was born in Germany.
they look at like the redheaded Mexican boxer Canelo,
Yeah.
even though that might be more Irish than anything. But
He looks like Sami Zayn more than anything.
yeah, now he does.
A muscular Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
And what about Conan though? Because he's
Oh, yeah, he's just saying some remarks about Jay Cardinal like being
oh,
handed.
dude. Yeah, but Dominic, look, I'm not trying to be an asshole saying, but Dominic is. But
Yeah.
your nephew is, your godson is being handed everything. What are you talking about?
Exclusively works for AAA due to AAA being owned by
He
WWE.
basically says that just because someone is over doesn't mean you give them everything, that you have to wait until they're ready. And by ready, he means being able to cut promos, being able to lead matches.
I get that, but wasn't he pushed like that from the get-go?
About the WWE product.
Yeah,
That being said,
true.
his employment with WWE hasn't really deterred him from burying Jade Cargill.
Damn, look at the biceps on Jay Cardinal. Holy.
Yeah, she's definitely not natural if you catch my drift. She took steroids, dude.
He'll fucking rip your dick off. God damn.
On the latest edition of his podcast, the former WCW US champion claimed that Cargill isn't championship material.
She looks like a star, but she's not championship material yet. She needs to be able to lead people. It's like when Liv Morgan first got the championship. Remember, I was burying them. She's too green. Why did they give it to her? She's not ready.
Right.
Then the second time they gave it to her, she was ready.
Right.
She can lead people into a match. She cuts good promos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's things that
You don't just give it to somebody because they're over.
This is Conan just watching his ass. So
God
he doesn't
damn it,
get in
like
trouble.
I will say, like, I can't criticize it too harshly. I enjoy it, but at the same time, I'm self-aware that there are way too many fucking podcasts nowadays. Like everybody and their grandpa is all of a sudden a podcaster.
Well, how do you think
Holy
like
fuck, it's gonna get bloated when the fuck is
shoot interviews don't exist anymore, man. And
Yeah, I
wrestling
know.
like radio shows, they're gone. So
I
what do
mean,
you think
but
took over?
do you think the bus flip for podcasting is coming too? Because like forever, like everybody, and it just keeps getting more and more bloated. Everybody is doing it now. Like what happens?
Bruce
Where does
Pritchard.
it pop?
Bruce Pritchard isn't doing it anymore.
Hold on.
He's
And
done.
like I'm kind of like an investor, a gambler at times. Like, okay, so let's think this through really quick. Theoretically, if the podcasting bubble burst, if the podcasting bus flip does come, fuck, can I think about what would be next after podcasting? Where would people go? Fuck, if I can figure that out, I can make some money. Shit.
Well, live streaming, I guess, if Quentin Tarantino, Quentin Rampage Jackson is doing live streams on Kick and shit.
Yeah, but he's like IRL, right? He's more about like IRL live streaming instead of podcasting, right? He's
Yeah,
like
but that
out
would be the
and
next.
about
That
with
would be
a
the
crew.
next. Yeah, that would be the next thing, I guess.
Oh
If-
my
if-
god! So everybody's gonna be cell phone in hands all the time is already a thing. So the next step is everybody's gonna have an entourage, like film crew around them at all times.
Yeah, you're gonna have Triple H. Paul Levesque is like, "Hey guys, it's me, Paul Levesque. I'm just streaming here."
Fuck, where do you go after podcasts and live streams? As if it gets too saturated and it's gonna become unpopular to do and be like, you're a loser for podcasting, you know, like it always does. So where would they go next? God damn it. Huh. I don't know. I'm too high for this. Let me click
These
this.
comments will likely rattle those in WWE, but Conan has always been a name that has never shied away from sharing his opinion, no matter how controversial they happen to be. And finally,
How's it
AEW
controversial
introduced the
though?
title.
Yeah.
What's controversial because she's fucking black,
I guess. I don't know.
dude. She
Because that's the thing lately. If you haven't noticed, WWE and Triple H are under fire for, I guess, quote unquote, being racist against black talent. Like the whole Naomi and Sasha Banks and all that kind of shit. Bianca Belair.
Can I just tell you this?
Yeah.
Just us, like, Naomi didn't deserve a fucking world title opportunity.
Oof.
You know why? Because she walked out of the company because she didn't like how she was booked. And she could have just said, you know what, look, you want to vacate the title, I'll stay in the company, though. You want me to commit my dates. Unless they threatened to kill her, she had no right to say, fuck you guys, I'm walking out of the company.
Yeah, like she literally let herself be influenced by Sasha. Like,
yeah,
I got your back, sister.
Yeah, and because her family are the Usos, she thinks she could do whatever the fuck she wants. It's like, no, that's not how it works. And they awarded her for that.
I
And
can't
then
believe that.
and then guess what? She lied to management that she got pregnant. She knew she was pregnant. She
Yeah.
absolutely knew. She knew that if she would have told management that she was pregnant, she would have never gotten the Money in the Bank briefcase and cashed it in.
Yeah, and plus I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know how invasive it is with like medical and HIPAA laws and stuff, but if she works for the company and they send her to the company doctor, pretty sure they could eventually, from a urine sample, they could tell how far along she has been, so how long she was holding it out.
Yeah, so she, you know what, you want to bet that she probably got like a female cousin or like a sister in her family to piss in the cup for her to hide that
Ooh,
for a
yeah,
bit.
maybe.
I think she
But
was the she
speaking
has
of
been yeah, go ahead.
speaking of the Usos, CM Punk just went over on Jey Uso, right?
Yeah, did you heard that he may have been drunk in the match?
Jay?
Yeah.
So, man, maybe it was Jimmy and we just can't tell.
Well, you never know. They could have switched places, but they both had DUIs, so
Oh, they did? I thought
yeah,
it was
both
just
of them.
Jimmy.
No, both of them.
Holy shit.
He probably didn't like the fact that he was going to lose the match, so he got drunk.
Is that really what they're saying? He was drunk during the match?
Well, that's the rumor. It's not officially confirmed, but like all the
Oh,
botches of him being all, stumbling around and shit.
yeah, CM Punk would be able to smell it on him, but I don't know if he'd ever rat or not.
I don't think he would, out of respect to the business. Like,
But he might try to beat him up like after.
he'd shoot on him. He'd hit him. He'll fucking hit him stiff. But he's not going to rat to management because he respects people's choices, right? He doesn't want people to take away his choices.
Yeah, as long as you're not like Jeff Hardy versus Sting.
Yeah, as long as you're not like, or New Jack, like all fucking intoxicated to the point that you can't have a match.
If you're like me and RVD, then let us be. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right, we're almost done because I definitely got to go now. I'm like 20 minutes over.
Yeah, I gotta go too, man.
Finally, AEW
New title. Oh,
Our
fuck.
final story today looks ahead to AEW Full Gear as a
Oh, look at it. Isn't that the guy that you went to his birthday? Or wait, no, that's not you.
That's Tony Schiavone, dude.
Yeah, but who was it in our circle that went to Tony Schiavone like birthday party where he was like giving people free shrimp and shit?
Dude, that'd be fucking cool. I don't know. I'd love to go to that.
Oh, who's that? Who's the guy who has he's our buddy. Fuck, I forgot. He's got the Mean Gene profile avatar.
Oh, you're talking about Perk Dog?
Yes, yeah. I think he's the one that went to the Tony Schiavone birthday party. He was telling us about it. Wasn't that you? Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. You got free seafood?
I think so, yeah. It's for Tony Schiavone birthday. Like it was like you know how Mish has wrestling soup? It's Tony Schiavone's Discord thing. Yearly birthday celebration or whatever.
I like Tony Schiavone. It's just like sometimes he'd say some funny, stupid shit like on commentary. There's 1,000 people watching right now in every household.
Yeah, I always say that Tony Schiavone is what Michael Cole wishes he could have been.
Yeah, but he has the botches. He's like Jim Ross, but with the Michael Cole botches sometimes. But he's better than Michael Cole. No.
Jim Ross is under fire right now too for some racism thing. It's going around, the racism bug.
Yeah, but Devon's like, why are you saying this now? Why didn't you say this fucking 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Wait, who's saying it about Jim Ross? I don't even know what's going on.
Devon Dudley.
Oh, what'd he say? Jim Ross called me and
He probably just said that pro wrestling was a white man sport, which due to the booking, we know that's true.
It really is. But you know what? Like, it's as long as they can keep like you know, putting a black champion in there like every now and then, it's like it honestly holds more weight for those black champions during that time.
Yeah.
Because like, bro, when Ron Simmons won the WCW championship, I was little, and that shit was like impactful as fuck for some reason. I don't even remember why, but Ron Simmons winning that title was like that shit held weight like worldwide.
You know, he wasn't supposed to win it. He only won it because Sting got injured. You know that, right?
Like bright, shiny blue pants, buff ass black man with kind of a fro and waves, with that big chunky gold over his shoulder. That shit was impactful as a motherfucker.
He would have looked better with the big gold belt, though.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
The WCW title looked good, but like when you see the fucking NWA title, the big gold belt, yeah, it's like no, it was a better looking belt.
Yeah, you know what? When they made the toy, I think he came with the NWA belt.
Probably for copyright reasons. Maybe the belt maker was like, you can't use this belt design for the fucking toy unless you pay me money.
But yeah, fuck. I mean, Ron Simmons was okay in WWE, right? But he was never like he peaked right then and there. I mean, Farouk was cool, Nation of Domination, APA, but I feel like he peaked as Ron Simmons, man.
He did. He peaked too much early.
Man, I might still have that toy somewhere in my garage.
It was announced on AEW television last night on the next pay-per-view they will crown an AEW national champion. The company
Ooh, national champion. And they're going to have a gauntlet match?
Yeah.
What is that? Like Elimination Chamber, probably?
Maybe.
History will be made.
No, a gauntlet match is when when you have multiple matches, like one guy beats one guy and another guy comes out. Yeah, it's like a tournament kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
Until you reach the end for the final bout, and then the match is officially over.
Oh yeah, it says the first ever national champion be determined by a casino gauntlet match. So I wonder if they're gonna do a casino show. Whoa, how much would tickets be for that? That'd be awesome. Oh no, it's coming right up. Or did we already miss it?
No, we haven't. It hasn't aired yet.
You see, when the first ever AEW national champion will be determined in a casino gauntlet match, as first announced by AEW GM and CEO.
Dude, that would be fire, right? Like a little ballroom show in a casino.
Thursday night's Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
The national
Intimate.
championship is a storied, prestigious professional wrestling championship representing the top prize in the NWA's Georgia Championship Wrestling, one of the top wrestling promotions in the entire country. But the title hasn't been seen on TBS since 1986. Now, there is a concern, just like WWE, that they have far too many championships, but this is a smart way to garner interest in their final pay-per-view at 2025. But there you have it, folks. The wildest news stories in...
Oh yeah, it is a smart way to garner attention because that just excited me.
Well, it makes sense.
Match.
It makes sense though because they have to generate buzz. I know there's too many championships, but like not everybody's going to be the world champion.
Yeah. And I love tournaments on TV too. It's awesome. When the winners got to fight again and again. That's always a good time.
Oh yeah, did you hear the controversy with the John Moxley what's the guy in the Darby Allin where he put him in the fucking fish tank to so-called drown him?
No, what the fuck?
They were Luke Harper's wife or ex, widow, like cried about that. It was like, this is stupid. This is bullshit. It's like, dude, it's not real. It's not real. And that water wasn't going to drown Darby. That fucking kiddie pool water.
Oh, wait. So what happened? What happened? I never seen that. Moxley locked him in a fish tank?
No, he didn't lock him. He dunked him. He basically gave him a swirly inside the fucking, he dunked his head in the water.
Oh, okay.
And people were like, oh, no, he's simulating violence. He's drowning him. It's like, dude, it's fucking pro wrestling. It's simulated combat violence.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why are you complaining about it? It's like barbed wire bats, thumbtacks,
Street fights.
people getting power drivered on the fucking wooden ring or power bomb. It's fucking dangerous regardless.
Yeah.
Why are you complaining about this now? But it's just people want to complain, man, because they see WWE as the Disney stuff, and that's what they think pro wrestling is. It's like pro wrestling has never been that. Is WWE created that bullshit to make money.
Yeah.
That whole kitty stuff, it's like, dude, wrestling has always been violent. People bladed in strap matches in the NWA back in the 70s and 80s, like even before that, like it has always been a
Hell
thing.
yeah. And in the 80s, like when like kayfabe was still like still upheld, like wrestling was dangerous. Wrestling shows felt dangerous.
Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard, they had a submission match or an I Quit match in a steel cage, and they were bleeding like fucking pigs.
Yeah.
That's a violent match, dude.
Like
And this
fans
was
would
in the
literally
80s.
try to fight heels and shit.
And Abdullah the Butcher had a match at Starrcade where he fucking made his opponent bleed like a pool of blood and shit.
Fuck
Dude,
yeah.
it has always been violent in pro. Like people just they got used to the WWF style.
Yeah.
So they're not going to think of all that blood. But no, wrestling has always been like that. People think because ECW, oh no, it's been violence. No. It has always been violent since Abdullah the Butcher and fucking Bruiser Brody and the Sheik and all those other fucking wrestlers that were basically barbarians and shit.
Yeah.
That was their gimmick.
Speaking of violence, speaking of barbarians, the violent bad boy of indie comics today, Glacier, would like to remind you that you can send me donos. All donations can be sent to paypal.me/glacier8888. Yeah. paypal.me/glacier8888. Send all donos my way to the most violent, the bad boy of indie comics, the bad boy of indie comics. Appreciates all of you tuning in, watching live and on the playback. And also, thank you, KingStyle, for popping in.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, I think we had a good show.
We gotta do this again sometime, and not like 6 months from now.
6 months from now, Lucha Bros episode 2 will be coming to you guys LIVE right here on the Glacier Mountain
We
Comic.
at least got to do this next week or in a couple of weeks, something like that, man. We got to plan this shit out.
We'll figure it out. Maybe right before Thanksgiving or something.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, but I'm gonna play a song and I'll go ahead and get up out of here. If you gotta go, you're welcome to leave because I know we both gotta work in the AM. So
right, I gotta get going, dude. So take care, man.
Thank you for stopping by. Later, KingStyle. Until next time, folks. Glacier says, never count me out. Glacier, winter is coming. The cold is coming for each and every one of you. Karmatic, universal synchronicities, not just coincidences, but evidence that the prophesied influencer born during a solar storm in 1988 is in fact here and now. It is in fact coming to affect mass change worldwide. He will, through his efforts, save comics. Fix everything wrong with the American comic book industry. And with trickle-down effects, affect all facets of Americana and entertainment like you wouldn't believe. Yes, indeed. And all you gotta do is believe in the Glacier. Yeah. Believe in the Glacier. the prophesied influencer born during a solar storm in 1988, coming to effect mass change, coming to remind each and every one of you. Mangaka. Yeah, the anime, the manga, the weebs. You guys had a nice, good little run. You did your thing, and we saw you do your thing. But there's a new era, a new age. The Ice Age. Yeah. And we will remind you that the West is superior. The West is supreme. This isn't a time for collaboration, unfortunately. This is a rude awakening and a reminder off the back, off the shoulders of creators like me. Glacier, the new energy, the new wave, the new era that is so desperately needed. You guys will see all this will make sense once you read my debut to the world. Sledheads issues 1 and 2 will be my debut. Together, issues 1 and 2 in a hardcover will be available in the Critical Blast Publishing bookstore. Yeah. With beautiful, talented art by Christian Rossi. And from the mind of me, the most froze, the bad boy of indie comics. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna shock the world. Everybody says it can't be done. Says who? Who the fuck are you? I know who I am. I'm one of the chosen ones. The Most High is with me. The Most High is using me to accomplish his mission. Don't get in the way of the glacier. Just believe in the glacier. Everything you see is the real deal. Sledheads issues 1 and 2. Issue 1 artwork is in the can. Yeah. Production on issue 2 artwork will begin shortly. And then we just gotta letter both them some ish. And they'll be available in Walmart, Barnes & Noble, and Amazon. And at the Critical Blast Publishing bookstore. Yeah. Sledheads. Remember the name. And if you believe in the plight and the mission of the Glacier, then send donos my way. PayPal.me/Glacier8888. And until next time, folks, Glacier out. Ciao. Yeah. Ooh. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah. La dee da dee da, la da dee da dee da, da da. PayPal.me/Glacier8888. Thank you. Hail, brother. Catch the playback, leave a comment, a like, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. And I hope you come back again, because we will be back to bring you more wrestling content, the Glacier and KingStyle Lucha Bros. Yeah. All right, we out of here. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Gotta go. Bada boom, bada bing. Realist in the